Okay, good evening. Welcome to Roll Hit Die. I am your Dungeon Master Dan Latham, also known as Shadwick Dagar on Twitter, and tonight we have another game of Dungeons and Veterans for you. Our before we get started, we have basic announcement of Syrinscape. Any music or sound effects you hear throughout the game will be played by Syrinscape on the computer. And if you want to make your game epic, and you want those, you might not want to make sounds with your voice like most DMs do, try Syrinscape. Now let's introduce our players, starting with...
I am Josh Hill, playing Chikai no Shi, a kind of shadowy monk who bobs and weaves and keeps his face hidden for reasons that are all his own. That may become clear in the future. Who knows? I'm followed by...
Marcus Scott. I am playing Brother May, a domain or cleric of the Grave Domain who can keep everyone except himself alive. And I'm followed by
Sergeant Rock. Sergeant Rock is World War II soldier who one day woke up in this land because of a some powerful wizard casting a spell saying, I need somebody who's just about to die. Sergeant Rock was just about to die. So he's trying to adapt. He's got an M1 rifle and some rifle grenades.
And Sergeant Rock is a...
He's actually a warlock.
He's a warlock whose mind is not quite all in this realm, so things seem a little different to him. Also, yep. Sergeant Rock's being played by...
Oh, I'm Fritz. I'm a retired Air Force Reserve kind of guy.
And then last but not least...
And I'm Todd Meekum. I am former Air Force, current Army National Guard. I am playing Dumour, also known as Dux, a barbarian monk who tries to shield the party, but when the enemies can't hit him, they go for others.
Alright, and our final player will not be with us this evening. It's Bob Vincent, who plays Vayor. I will be controlling Vayor this evening, so we'll see how long he lasts. Alright, so previously...
Vayor is a short hand crossbow expert.
Previously on Dungeons and Veterans, our group was making their way towards a windmill where there was a rumor or a story of a strange dark-haired woman. And she insisted on finding out more about this strange dark-haired woman, so they made their way that direction. Along that way, they've ran into goblins, some sort of mechanical beast, and their toughest enemy of all, a bridge.
Oh.
After about a full night of dealing with things, they were finally able to make it across the river, and now they're trekking their way towards the windmill when, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, a dark-haired woman in torn clothing runs out of the forest straight towards them, and that's where we left off.
Yes, if I remember correctly, Sergeant Rock, and was it Dumort tried to trip her or stop her or grapple her? Or
no, I spoke to her through a mind contact.
Okay.
Tried to trip her, and I rolled unbelievably badly. It got pushed over instead.
And somebody else tried to do something which did not make me happy.
Tried to snag her with his whip.
Ah, yes, that did not make me happy. Either one of those two actions.
Alright, so with that, you are...
I think she whipped around to look towards us when I tried to speak to her mind. If I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's see. The description I gave you was she's a young dark-haired woman running as if she's scared. Her clothes are torn and her dark hair is tangled with twigs and leaves. She has minor cuts and scrapes. Let's see. That's okay. Oh, can you please help me?
Is she speaking in Commonese?
She's speaking in a language you can understand.
Okay.
I need help getting home. There's a man chasing me. Please help.
What man do I recognize her, or does she, look anything like the girl in my dreams / nightmares?
Short of just the fact that she appears to be around about the same age and she has the dark hair, the facial features don't quite match up.
Okay. Well, I am immediately compelled to help her. Yes, who is this man that is chasing you, and what can I do to help you?
I don't know who he is, but he's been chasing me for days.
Sergeant Rock aims his rifle down towards where she came from, believing instinctively that a rifle will intimidate anybody that comes through it's incorrect, of course. Anybody comes out and sees M1 rifle pointed at him will go, what? Who cares?
What the hell is that?
It's something that he carries with him. Stay with us. We will protect you. If they will not, I will.
Alright, so let me find our...
Look at my gear.
Alright, so what's our marching order?
Okay, so I'm going to give her my Yaklua.
Alright, she'll take it.
I immediately ask her to pronounce its name.
I'll go first.
So we've got an order up already, and I don't know if this is the correct order, but I see Dumort, Brother May I, myself, and then Sergeant Rock. I don't see Vayor on the map.
Alright, well, I will bring Vayor out, seeing as how he's not here with us tonight.
And I think Vayor normally likes to ride right second.
About midway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rock always likes to be in the back.
And may I say, very effectively, a lot in the back.
Alright, so who is with the woman?
Oh, I'm definitely with her. Talking to her.
I wanted to put her towards the middle of the formation.
Yeah, put her in between me and Josh. She. And I'd like to do a medicine check, see if she's hurt, where I need to heal her or anything like that.
Go ahead and roll me one. I believe you just did. From a cursory glance, it seems like it's just minor things, like cuts, scrapes, something she would have got if she ran through like briars or tree limbs that might have scratched her skin. Nothing that would require any kind of healing whatsoever.
Okay.
So to her, I say, describe this man who is chasing you, and tell me why you believe he is chasing you.
Meanwhile, Sergeant Rock is covering to the rear. Check 6, make sure nobody's coming up behind us.
Alright, so he's about... Let's see, what do we have? We have Sergeant Rock, human, halfling, you're a human, right? May I? And then Vayor, yes. You human as well? Variant?
Vayor's a human.
We have pretty much everybody's a human except for the halfling. Right?
She's not coming through.
Except for me.
Yeah,
am I human? Am I human?
I don't know.
I can't remember what I am.
Well, I can't remember. Say on your card.
You're half elf.
I'm half elf. Yeah, I'm half elf.
Okay, so yeah, 3 humans, a half elf, and a halfling. You know what? Put these back on. So apparently,
is she just straight up human, or does she have messed up ears?
She looks human. She doesn't seem to have any pointy ears or anything along those lines. She's human. Alright, so She describes the guy as being about she's height, short, sandy blonde hair. He's wearing leather armor. Looks like he's been in the wilderness for a while. Let's see. No, he's not wearing leather. He's wearing scale mail armor. So, but anyway.
Does he have any tattoos or distinguishing marks?
All right. Any distinguishing marks? Let's see. I need to check on something right quick. Oops, just messed that up, didn't I?
I'm gonna go with no. You didn't mess anything up because I can't see anything.
Yeah, that's I can't see anything now either because I clicked something and it changed screens on me.
Oh.
Alright, so where are you?
Well, I'm currently sitting inside the little kitchenette area of the place that I'm staying. Thank you for asking. Where are you right now?
I'm in a jungle. Walking with you guys. Alright. So, let's see. She looks at you. She cocks her eye a little bit. Give me a perception check.
All right.
Alright. So she looks at you and she looks up to her left as if she's thinking. And she goes, yes, actually he did have some strange tattoo. I just couldn't tell you what it was.
All right, well, stay with us, and if he comes this way, we will take care of him, as I said. And if they won't, I will.
Can I do an insight to see if she's bullshitting?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, she's being honest.
Okay. I'll extend my hand, introduce myself. I'm Brother May I, and you are? And why did I get country all of a sudden?
Trying to impress the girl.
How you doing?
How you do?
Perhaps your lack of alcoholic inebriation is affecting your vocal intonation.
That's some big words, she.
That's right.
Yeah.
His location is improving.
She has always had a little bit of an education, but what he shares with you is of his choosing.
Alright, so you asked her what her name was.
Yeah. And why is this guy chasing her?
Okay. She tells you her name is Elith. And she says she has no idea why she's being chased. Elith is spelled E-L-I-T-H.
Elith, will you stay with us so we may protect you?
Yes, please, help me get home.
And where is home?
I live in a windmill, somewhat northeast of here. I'm kind of turned around. I believe it's northeast of here.
Well, it just so happens that we have someone who is apparently very familiar with this area, and he has been leading us. We were walking towards the windmill, so we can continue our path with you accompanying us.
I don't think we're walking all that close to the windmill. We're just kind of wandering the jungle, apparently.
Alright, so Dux, that is your survival check to get back on course.
If you happen to have it, Dan, that would be really good.
Well, I know the area, right? So I should have advantage, right?
Oh, yeah.
You've been through here, so I'd allow it.
Perfect.
You know where the windmill's at.
I mean, he's got a street sign.
I pointed to the under construction sign and said, "Not that way."
Yeah, he GPS and goes, see, it's right there. There's a waypoint. Yeah, he's on it.
Alright, so let's go to this. Alright, so
So
you
we're
guys start walking about 3 hours in. Actually, as you guys are walking, get those perception checks and such that we usually do.
Alrighty.
behind us.
Woo!
Wow, that was
I
a
actually
pretty
see
good
shit.
perception roll for us.
Marcus,
Sleeping without you, dude.
Brother, may I suggest, as keen as your eye has been, perhaps it is best if you are not inebriated.
But I need something for this heartburn.
He needs to fix.
Just go ahead and touch yourself.
alright.
And that
So-
will not be edited out in the future or the live broadcast.
He's going to heal himself.
Uh-huh.
Heal
Alright.
his own heartburn.
So let's see. Perceptions was all pretty good. So you guys see nothing out of the ordinary as you're trekking through the woods or jungle. You get about.
Evidence. Anybody chasing this lady, so she's just crazy.
You see some broken branches and stuff that look like maybe she had came through that certain direction, but you have not seen anybody in particular.
Yeah, I think she's seeing things. She's just paranoid.
I'd like to do a survival
really?
check, see if there's any additional footprints or anything like that.
Go ahead. Give me that look.
Wow, she got pretty feet.
Yeah, you see those her dirty feet. They're awfully pretty. All right, so let's
So-
see.
How long have you lived in the windmill?
For as long as I can remember.
And do you know how many suns, moons that has been?
I've lost count. It's been so long.
Who else lives in the treadmill with you, honey?
Treadmill?
The windmill.
It sounded like treadmill to me as well. I don't know what this treadmill is, but
Oh no, I did not say treadmill.
Just I have some sisters that stay there. What was that?
good.
That was my metagaming inside voice.
Oh, okay. So
Your metagaming inside voice was not very inside. I'm just letting you know that. We need to work on that concept.
all right, so you get to be we'll say half a day's travel from the windmill, and it gets dark. Sun has gone down.
Wait, does this windmill have a Holy Grail shaped beacon?
Yeah, they always.
Now, it seemed pretty run down when you were by there before.
Okay.
All right, so you're about six.
No,
to
no,
eight,
I can handle it.
You're about 6 to 8 hours away,
Okay.
and it's now sun has gone down. It's set. You wish to make camp for the night, or continue trekking through for the next 8 hours in the dark?
Wish to make camp.
Alrighty.
Yeah. We still
So
have the tent, right?
you still the what?
I was trying to remember if we still had the camp or if that encumbered us.
No, you guys said you broke the tent down and carried it.
Okay.
Vayer had it, right? Along with his traps.
Yeah, he's got a couple traps.
He's
Yep.
So,
He'll set up his
So-
traps and set up the tent.
right, and Vayer likes to normally take first watch, right?
Yeah. So with that, I will.
And then
early.
who's taking second? Because I know Fritz likes to take watch with me the last time.
Yep.
Perception is a +6 to him, so
I guess I'll take second watch.
Okay.
all
I'll go ahead and
right.
roll my perception.
All right. So
Wow.
Vayer climbs up in a tree and, for the first time ever, falls asleep on watch.
I can tell we're going to have some great rolls. The DM rolling for Vayer this evening.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
All right, and she is taking second watch.
No, May I's taking second watch. I'm taking third. And
All right.
Francis is taking third with me.
Okay, so she.
Rock is taking third.
Yeah, Rock.
Yeah, what watch is Duck's taking?
We normally only had 3, so it was Vayor, and then May I, and then.
All right, so I need to check something. You asked a question.
Rock and I were taking.
Yeah, go for a third watch.
All right, so I had a question asked while I'm checking that. She, as you are resting, you don't know why this woman you're escorting reminds you or brings to mind what happens in your dreams from time to time, but you feel like you're waking up, but you're not quite awake, and the entire time it seems like she may be straddling you and riding you.
That's so cool. I'm jealous.
That's interesting.
Now, of course, whoever's on watch at the time, I'll say, is Brother May I notices as you're moving around in your sleep as you usually do.
There's a tent in the tent.
There's a tent.
Okay.
Run in and yell.
So it's like I'm having a very vivid dream to him.
Pretty much.
And for me, I am in a state between awake and asleep.
You feel that way, yes.
Okay. Like this is actually really happening, but yet I just can't quite get it.
Interesting way to put it. All right. So,
I'm good with my phraseology.
all right. Where is it? Restore from file.
And while this is happening, the person that I am seeing is the young lady that you are
have.
with current.
Correct.
Not the one in my dreams, but okay.
Yes, not the one in your dreams, but the one you're with currently.
Okay.
You probably replaced the one that used to be in your dreams.
Nope, that she will never be replaced. But this is an interesting development.
All right, so
In some way, shape, or form, I am quite certain that will get a rise out of me.
Well, yeah, I'm quite certain I'll get a rise out of you too. Puts a whole new meaning to that phrase.
Hey, I will have them come in all night.
All right, so I'm trying to bring the calendar up, and it's not wanting to load for me. Give me just a moment.
Okay. What's the calendar?
Yes, I have a calendar that I use. There it is. Alright, and you asked a question, so let me check. Alright, so where did we leave off? With Paha, 38th day of 1847. 47. Paha. Thirty-eighth day of Malap. Okay, so to answer your question, yes, actually it is.
Interesting.
It will be for at least the next 3 days.
What question was that, and what was the question?
For your nightly watch, it's easy to see because it is a full moon.
Ah, okay.
We're trying to check out weather patterns, and I couldn't remember if it was going to be a full moon or a new moon, depending upon what your vision would be, seeing as how we have humans that are keeping watch.
I understand. I got you now.
One of those humans has devil's sight.
Yeah, but Vayer doesn't, and May-I doesn't. And you know what? I don't think...
Well, Vayer's a Gloomstalker.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So he does have night vision. Okay, so...
Yeah, he's got 120. The only one that doesn't is May-I and I are the only two that don't have night vision.
Alright. So, let's see. Vayer takes first watch, falls asleep. Is there anybody taking first watch with him?
No one said they were, no.
Alright, May-I took second, and I guess Fritz and she took third?
We share the last.
Alright.
I might not have gotten woke up.
You also don't get much restful sleep there, she, after that issue.
Yeah. I'm guessing that it wasn't that. Was I content afterwards? I mean, how much? It may not have been well, but how did I feel when I woke up?
Give me a second, and I will explain. Let's see. Man, I can't actually tell you how you feel after a night of this strange woman riding you like that, but, I mean...
Well, I mean, considering my backstory, it's been at least 5 years, and that's probably the first time that, I really have any memory of anything like that. So, probably exhausted and excited at the same time.
I think you roll over and sleep
so
like a...
you get no benefit from this 8-hour rest.
Oh.
Okay.
You're correct.
Because you did not get a restful night's sleep.
I understand.
Conjure up some cold water for you.
Let's see. Okay, got that. Alright, so... Let's see. You had an 18. 1 point in the night, May-I? Not only do you notice, she's restless sleeping pattern. You do hear something rummaging around in your food stores.
Alright, I'll check that out.
Alright, as you make your way to check out the food stores, you see... it's kind of a strange sight. You ever seen a red panda?
Yes.
Okay, well that's what you're looking at, that is eating through some of the dried foods that you have in your food stores. Just head buried in the bag, just chewing away.
Alright, with my shield, I'll kind of like shoo him away.
It'll look up at you, kind of bare its teeth, growl at you, and then snatch something out of the bag and take off running into the jungle.
Alright. I will try to tie up that hole in the bag best I can, and then go back to my watch.
Alright, so with that, you guys... What am I trying to do? Oh, here it is. Alright. So you go and nudge She awake from his restless sleep, and then you make your way to sleep. Let's see if... Alright, so the remainder of the evening seems to go somewhat uneventful.
I will let him know about our garbage panda.
Garbage panda?
The
okay, you let
raccoon,
him know.
Yeah.
You let him know you saw a red-looking, raccoon-looking kind of animal, or you actually roll me a nature check, see if May I even knows what it is.
Nature. Nope.
Okay, well, yeah, you just describe it like you did.
Yeah, I was trying to get my stuff.
So with that description, she has no clue what you're talking about. But you have a description in case it comes back.
Right. It's good enough to know that animal raided our supplies. We're not going to have that again.
Now, Dux, did you take a watch or anything?
No.
You are well rested.
Alright, so with that, you guys wake up the next morning.
All right, there's going to be a roundup. Everybody fall into formation. We're going to be doing calisthenics. After 10 minutes of calisthenics, everybody gets 10 temporary hit points from fire.
Your inspirational leadership through our calisthenics.
Yes. I try a variety of different methods to provide inspiration. So you seem to get much out of the map leading orienteering course. So today it's physical.
Alright.
However, your alternate means of communication proved very helpful after the fact.
Wow.
So as you...
And I figured out his spell worked when he was using Thunder Step to get us all up that cliff very quickly. So he was casting Thunder Step, but he's actually pulling out these really advanced Ascender modules that were provided for climbing up Point du Hoc and using those to get everybody rapidly up the cliff.
Okay, as you're doing your morning talk, everybody's there except for Dux. Dux doesn't seem to be coming out of the tent.
Mommy, Maddie called me.
Unacceptable. I lean into the tent. I yell, hand check!
You lean into the tent to do a hand check. All you see is Duck's clothes and stuff. You don't see Duck's anywhere.
Is Eleth with us?
She seems to be with you.
I will look at her and I will. After the calisthenics, I look at her and say, "Did you visit me last night?"
I was in the same tent. What do you mean by visit you?
Did we get very close? I don't know if I had to dream.
All right, I don't want to know anything about your hanky-panky last night. We need to stay on the ball. We're trying to get to this windmill.
Well, that is my question. Was she on the ball last night? I'm trying to figure this out.
Why don't you just keep that among yourselves?
Well, we are missing somebody, so what happened to Duck?
So I'm going to investigate the area and see if I can see evidence of where ducks might have moved in the night and disappeared. And I'm going to draw on the power of Eisenhower and cast guidance on myself before I do my investigation.
All right, so go ahead and give me a survival check to try to figure out where ducks might be or where ducks disappeared to.
Has to be.
Is that just Rock, or is that all of us looking collectively?
Well, that's up to you. If you all want to roll a survival to try to figure it out too, go for it.
Okay, I will do that, but I still want Eleth to tell me if she was on me.
Advantage?
No. We just met.
Thanks for throwing me up.
That would. What's that?
He gets a 23 on us.
She finds. Are you trying to insider?
Yes, because that did not sound quite right.
And you want to know if she is actually on top of you. She tells you with that, and you believe her. She seems pretty honest with you.
Okay. I probably should do it at disadvantage just because I naturally would believe her anyway because of my past. So yeah. All right. So survival. Do I find tracks or anything for Dumort?
You do not find any tracks for Dumort whatsoever, leaving the tent or entering the tent. You do, however, find what looks like a critter of some sort may have rummaged through the tent, and that's about it.
I will investigate looking for little red hairs based on the description of that thing that ate some of our food. And I'll ask for guidance from Eisenhower before I actually do the investigation. I don't need guidance. So I don't need guidance.
I just had my own little metagame internal laugh. It was external, but I muted the mic.
It's okay, I saw it. Yeah, you find little red hairs here and there.
All right. So your midnight ginger bear apparently ate ducks or something. He just disappeared. There's blood in there? Evidence of violence?
No. Just evidence of something rummaging around and stuff, like looking for something. Rooting, I guess, like a animal would do.
And then go back and talk to May. So you say that the critter just ran off into the night. You never saw it come in. You just suddenly discovered it eating our food.
Yes. That is correct.
So I think maybe Dux is a weird ginger bear.
Well, it could have came in during Vayer's watch since he fell asleep on watch.
Or it could have originated.
Yeah, so we will ask. Let's ask Vayer what happened on his watch beforehand.
I think Bayer is uncertain about what happened during his watch.
He is uncertain because he didn't even wake up Brother May. So May knows he was asleep when he got up for his watch.
So we can definitely give Vayer a hard time about this a little bit later.
So I'm looking for some kind of support for my theory that Dux himself is a weird ginger bear and originated in that tent, and then that's why he's missing, because he's out marauding in the woods in his naked form. So,
and what would make you or help you come to that deduction?
well, simply the fact that he has disappeared. A bear came into the camp and left, and we don't see any evidence of Dux leaving. So somehow he left. And the only thing we saw leaving was somebody saw this weird bear wandering out.
Yeah, and you had 4 hours where your night watchman was asleep.
Well, that's true too. But
Sergeant Rock, if this is how you truly feel, then perhaps we should see if we can track the footprints of the strange furry bear-like creature that came in and see if it leads to him.
But I'll help you, and I cast guidance on G to improve his survival check. Yeah, you can find that bear. I'll tell you where he didn't go. I'm also going to assist you with advantage on the roll.
So apparently,
We have advantage.
17 with. Well, that was with advantage. My first roll was a 13, but I got a 4 with your guidance.
Oh, it's
So
17.
Yes.
What? There's a secret? Oh, did I find something out? You didn't do anything that revealed it. I'm just connecting dots here randomly.
No, you're not. You're just typing as me instead of whispering to me.
Oh, am I? Let's see, that's my mistake.
I wondered why. Yeah,
I thought that's how you typed to a certain person.
No, you type // you and then the person's name.
Bad DM. Bad DM.
Name
Okay.
have to match exactly what's on the marker here.
Oh, my bad. I'm sitting here thinking, why the hell are they... Because I'm not whispering to anybody. I'm just typing as you, I take it?
Yeah, you're typing.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I was wondering. I was like, why is he typing as me? Maybe that's what it shows when it whispers. But I was like, usually it like shows a different color.
Yeah, I
thought it was weird that Todd was typing out loud about himself. I thought it was odd.
Yeah, that was my fault. I apologize.
Oh, it's all good.
No,
But I just tried to whisper. Did it work?
You can track the bear's prints a little way into the jungle, and then
Yeah,
you lose
I
them.
saw your whisper, Fritz.
Okay. I've never
So-
done that before.
How do we whisper?
So /W space, and then you start typing the person's name, and it will give you options for those letters.
Oh, really? Okay, I had to type the whole damn thing. And you just type /WDM?
Yeah, so /space WGM, because they go Game Master in this one.
Nope, that didn't work.
/ not backslash.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess it is a /. It's the one that's under the question mark.
Yes. And then make sure you put a space after the W, so it's /W space, and then start typing the name.
There it goes.
And now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
Yeah.
Yo, Joe!
Typing Bayer, it presents, so even if he's not on, you can whisper to him.
Yeah, you can whisper to anyone that's in the game, so anyone that has a character sheet.
Copy that. Well, now I know after I've already screwed it all up. So
It's
anyway,
fine.
no, with
I mean,
those...
honestly, they probably would have found out after this one anyway.
Well, as far as it's concerned, why don't you give me a stealth check as yourself?
Okay.
Since there's no need
19.
whispering anymore.
A 19.
Alright, so with a 19, both those survivals do not find anything about the creature after it leaves the camp and goes into the woods.
Alright, so we know nothing about where the creature is or where Numort is.
No, and Dumort, of course,
So,
as
about
the,
this
as
time, you
the
see coming out of
non-whisper
the
says,
Stretching.
So while we were out, you snuck back into your tent?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? I just woke up.
You know, your tent was empty a half hour ago. We started looking for you.
Oh, well, maybe you just missed me in my sleep.
You
Don't
may
even
have
know.
just woken up, but apparently I was up all night.
You
Oh.
missed us cynics, buddy. So no tip hit points for you. Your girlfriend
So-
got the girl
so-
here, your temp hit points.
The
How
how
many-
much of Eleth did I see? Like when she was doing her thing, was she just there or was she bare?
I gotcha. It's, as far as your memory's concerned, she was just there.
Okay.
How many tip hit points did you give for your little speech again?
10 hit points.
10? Alright. Alright, so with that, you guys gonna break down camp and keep looking for this ginger bear?
I still think we need to get to the windmill and not get distracted. I believe we need to get Eleth home. We have our full party. If the bear comes back, we can trap it at that point.
What
We
bear are
should
you
not-
talking about?
There
I
was
still
a
have-
bear that went through our food stores and ate our foods last night.
Oh, no.
Fair. Yeah, coincidentally,
So-
it happened right on the night of the full moon. Purely coincidence.
It is something that Brother May I saw, and it is It is something that is a trivial matter at this point because we are all gathered together. We can trap it again. We can set up watch on our food stores and make sure that it does not eat more if it chooses to follow us.
Yeah, of course, Mayor's really good at traps, so we'll have it covered tonight.
Yeah. If I say it again, I'll just kill it and cook it for you.
And Vayer will pull his traps up and pull the tent up and load everything back up. So we'll make sure that's done. Alright, so you guys are going to use the same marching order. Where is Elith in all this?
In between me and Dux.
I am, I'm definitely...
Yeah, actually,
I'm definitely...
She and May I.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is behind May I, and I am at her behind.
What does that
huh?
mean?
Think he's thinking of the dream he had the night before.
Don't know what you're referring to.
Alright, so as you make your way along the way, give me those handy-dandy perception checks, and I need a survival check from the well-rested ducks.
Aye. So 26
I'm actually-
for survival.
You cut
and a
out there,
22.
Rock.
Yeah, Sergeant Rock apparently is not even trying. He's not checking 6. He's busy cleaning his rifle the entire walk. Something got jammed.
That or his mind's on what he heard about somebody's dream the night before.
Yeah.
Yes, my rifle has already been cleaned.
Alright, so, yeah, because Sergeant Rock hasn't had short leave in a while. Alright, so you make your guys' way, 22 perception, Rock knows nothing,
A 1.
and, okay, cool.
For liberating some French villagers and some French young ladies, but he got snagged by a wizard right before he got to do that part.
Alright, so, let's see. Ooh. So as you are trekking along, an arrow flies out from the jungle, slams into Ella's left shoulder, spins her around to face she.
I bet it's lucky I gave her 10 extra hit points.
She will immediately pull out the arrow.
Okay.
Let me see if I can't do... And patch up the wound.
Alright, let me
Does
see.
Lilith happen to cry out when she gets struck by a horrible pointy stick? I tell you, Sergeant Rock's not paying attention to anything at all unless somebody cries out. He's just going to keep marching along.
Alright, so you pull the arrow out and you dress the wound?
Yes, I want to make
I'm
sure
going
that
to
there's bleeding
search
has
the
been
direction of the
stopped, and yeah, I'm gonna make sure that she is not
Well, hold
hurting
on.
too much.
As she spins around and you catch her before she falls to the ground from the first arrow, a second arrow flies out and nails her in the back of the same shoulder.
Oh,
She'll
is it coming
take-
from forward?
It's coming from off to your southeast of your location, somewhere around. Oop, wrong one. Yeah, well, not quite. More of an angled up a little bit, right around here somewhere.
Alright, I'm going to run that way.
All right.
Raging.
And give me a. Well, at this point in time, there's no need for perception. You notice a a gentleman in the tree with a what looks like a hooded cloak on and a longbow in his hands. He's up about 15 feet in the tree. Looks like he's readying another arrow. Give me initiatives.
Initiativo. Yes! Finally got a good one.
Well, I didn't.
Alright.
She is in my hands now, correct? By the way, I'm just asking.
Yes.
You're always in your hands.
Yeah, well, I mean, that depends upon things. So, let's see. What was that? Alright. 25 to 20.
20.
Alright. Dux is 20. Got me a new board to play with, so checking it out. Alright, so 20 to 15.
None.
Nobody? 20 to 15?
No, don't forget to roll for Vayor.
Oh yeah, let me do that. What's Vayor's? Vayor is a +6. Okay, well.
Okay.
Right.
No, he's not in there.
Nope, he's down at the bottom. These dice don't like me very much when I'm rolling for somebody else. Alright, so...
Yeah, I got a 13. Sergeant Rock got an 11.
Who got a 13? Okay, may I?
May I?
And she, what did you get?
A 6. I'm down. I'm probably last on the hit roster here.
Actually, yeah, with Vayor's roll, you are.
Guess dressing that wound distracted you from combat.
That and the lack of sleep that I received the night before.
Yep, you have that 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, you did not mention that. You just said I did not get the benefits of the rest.
No, but you do have a point of exhaustion, which is only for skill checks, not anything initiative rolls and stuff right now. 2 points will slow you down, but 1 point just is your skill checks. Alright, so with that, Dex, you take off running in the tree towards the trees. You look up at 15 feet in the air. In a pretty tall tree is a gentleman in a cloak with a bow and arrow pointed, aimed, and at her. What are you doing?
I'm going to shoot him with my short bow.
Alright, go for it.
So 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
So 5. Does that knock him out of his tree?
Doesn't knock him out, but it does nail him in the shoulder. And he takes 5 points of damage. Is that all you got?
He said he's 15 feet up?
Yes, about 15 feet up.
I'm going to use my movement to run up the tree, bonus action climb, or can I do that?
Bonus action, you could probably use Step of the Wind, which uses a key point.
He said he's only 15 feet up. I should be able to make it without...
Well, I mean, he's 15 feet up, but he was about 20 feet further into the jungle from where you were at.
Okay, so that'd be 20 feet plus 15 feet up, so 35 feet. That's my full movement. Climbing takes half. Alright, yeah, I'd have to use Step of the Wind. Alright, I'm going to use Step of the Wind and to get up the tree to be where he's at.
Alright. So, with that...
I'm standing on the limb in front of him.
Yep, and you
after I just shot him with an arrow.
You just shot him with an arrow. So, with that... Ooh. He shoves you. He doesn't stab you or shoot you. He shoves you. So you can give me an opposed athletics if you want, but it's a natural 20 on his shove.
Get a nat 20 right back.
Can I use acrobatics to oppose him since I'm a dexterous
If you
character?
want, you can use acrobatics to land on the ground without taking any damage.
But if you're a barbarian raging, you get advantage on your strength check.
Oh, well, I get advantage on my dex checks. So I'm a dex barbarian.
Oh.
Alright, so yeah, he shoves you and you do a backflip and you land Iron Man style on the ground with taking no damage whatsoever.
Oh, wasted
And
that.
let's see, with that he will fire another arrow off at her.
Wait, so shoving is an action though, right?
So I have a
Yeah.
question once you
Yeah,
answer
I guess
his.
it'd be a full action.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what he'll do is he'll use his movement to get another, let's see, 15 feet in the air. So he's climbing the tree about 15 feet higher.
Okay.
And
Gonna be-
let's see, what kind of bonus action does he have? Okay, nope, because he's got his bow out. That ain't gonna work. Well, I guess I could have done that as an attack and then fired the bow, but I didn't. Alright, so with that, May, you're next.
Alrighty. And I saw where he was or is.
Yes.
Alright.
About 20 feet in,
And-
about 30 feet in the air.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of a big guy. I assume the woman's laying down on the ground.
Right now, she's holding her up.
Alright. I will back into her, make myself as big as I can, and kind of use my shield in front of her.
Body shield.
Alright, so
And as. Go ahead.
are you going to use defense, or are you going to do something else? Dodge action, something like that?
Basically, to make it harder for him to shoot her.
No,
Okay.
he's saying, are you using the block action so that if he shoots, you'll be able to block it?
Oh, yeah. That would
Okay.
be.
Alright, so...
And then my bonus action will be healing word.
Alright, so you
which-
heal her for 6.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, so with that, it is now Sergeant Rock's go.
Sergeant Rock will advance to get a better aim and crack at him with a couple of shots from his M1 rifle.
Alright.
I think that'll hit.
Yes, that will.
Here's the fun part. He, aside from just hitting him in general, he also has the knockback on his rifle. The why isn't it
Push.
on here?
Oh, sweet.
Pulling. So he gets knocked back 10 feet while he's 30 feet up. Might just knock him out of the tree. I'm thinking he's going to fall 30 feet.
Yes, he goes to fall 30 feet. He falls about 10 and is able to snatch a hold of a branch on the way down.
Well, that's good because I would have more difficulty hitting him if it was on the ground. My second.
Yeah, I rolled another natural 20, so it was a 26 dex save. That one misses.
Oh,
Alright, so with that, it is Vaor's. What would Vaor do? Alright, so let's check his sheet. I lost. Okay, there it is. So it's a +8 to hand crossbow.
don't roll a 2.
Hey!
Ooh. Yeah, that's much better.
So it's a d6 plus 3. Yep. Alright.
Is that with crit damage?
Yep. Rolled a d6 and then I added the 6 to the 3 that he gets for damage, so.
Okay.
That's crit damage. And you're up.
I'm not going to leave the woman's side because I told her that I would protect her. So, seeing where he is, I'm going to step in between her. I'm going to step in between her and him and be prepared to use my reaction to block or deflect any arrows that are shot at her.
Okay.
What did you say this guy looks like?
Right now, he just has a cloak over his head, so you can't really get a good look at his face. But he's wearing scale mail armor and got a bow in his hand.
I will yell out. I will yell out, don't kill him. We need to find out why he is doing this.
Alright, so Dux, it's your go. He is dangling 20 feet above you.
And she asked not to kill him.
Yes, I said don't kill him. We need to find out why he is doing this.
I'll set my M1 rifle to stun.
Unfortunately, I don't think you can do that with ranged attacks.
You can't do that with an M1 rifle.
Set your M1 rifle to stun.
I'm going to. Alright, so I'm going to do an aimed shot for his wrist.
Alright.
See if I can knock him out of the tree.
Okay.
So, am I just firing normal with disadvantage? What am I doing?
Go ahead and fire it with disadvantage. We'll see what happens.
So, 12.
Use the 12, man.
Alright, and you miss.
Okay. I'll use my movement to climb the tree, to run up the tree.
Alright, so that's half your movement. You get up.
Yeah, so I'll make it up to 15 feet up.
Alright, so he's 10 feet above you. You still have another attack, don't you?
I have a bonus. But it's unarmed, I can't use a range with it.
Okay. That's right. No, wait a minute. What level are you?
Level 3. Well, I'm not. I'm only a level 3 monk.
Be right back.
That's right. Alright,
Yeah.
well,
Level 5 I would be able to, but
that's why I knew everybody was higher level. I just forgot that you were splitting it up. Alright, so let's do a... okay. That's not good. He goes to throw his leg over the limb to climb up. Takes
So
him
how
a
did
minute,
that work?
but he's able to get up. He aims at her again, goes to fire, but let's see. Ooh, so it's going to be a... Where's he at? Nope, wrong person. Don't want to be using his stats. Alright, so 26, and even with your blocking, an arrow flies between the two of you and hits her again.
Wait a minute, for how much damage? Because my block would take away 12 points of damage, which means if it takes it to 0, I would catch the arrow.
Okay, well then you're able to catch the arrow because it's only 8 points.
So I just drop it. I catch it and I just drop it because I'm going to let Dumore do what he needs to do.
Alright, and with that, he will climb up another 15 feet, so now he is 25 feet above Dumore. And all you hear is, "Step away from that woman, she must die."
In the common?
Yeah, common tongue. He's speaking English.
I will wait till my turn to respond.
May I? You're up.
Same as last time. Even with the same heals.
Now your
That's just
speech.
a bonus action.
Your speech doesn't give a max. It just gives a temporary, right?
Right. No.
Talking about my inspiring leader, that only gives her the 10 temporary hit points.
Temporary.
Yeah.
She's not going to cover those.
Okay, so
she's not injured right now.
now she seems to be fully healed.
Okay. And I guess while I'm holding that defensive stance, I'll just holler out, "Why are you trying to kill her?"
Alright, with that, Sergeant Rock.
How high up is he? 25 above?
He is currently 40 feet in the air,
It's 25 above me.
and you're
Yeah.
15 in the air, correct?
Yes, I'm 15 up.
All right, so he could be looking at a 40 feet fall if I can just get a good tag on him.
Yep.
Bang. 23 armor class. It's only
Oh.
7-4, but once again, we hit him with the repelling blast. Knock him back 10 feet. Hopefully he fails his grab on this time.
Alright, so what you see, Demort, is a very limp body fly past you. 40 feet.
I'm gonna try to rope it because I mean he's fallen from 25 feet, so it should be my turn before he actually passes me, right?
Well, I mean, he's
Oh.
dead. The blast killed him. It's just his
So he's-
limp, dying, dead
No, I
body falling to the
understand,
ground.
but he's not dead, right? He's just unconscious and bleeding out.
As a reaction, if you want to whip out something and try to catch him, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch him.
From the trunk, Dux, he's not falling right past you because I used repelling blast to propel him away
He's
from
10
the
feet
tree.
away from the tree.
I'm gonna lasso him and try
Go
to
for
get
it.
him.
Give it a shot.
All right, so dexterity use object.
Sure.
So 14 to lasso out. Does that hit his armor class?
Does not. It just
Dang
falls short.
Dang it.
Can I cast Spare the Dying on him?
Well, I mean, it depends on if the fall makes it so he goes negative as many hit points as he has.
Yeah, 40-foot fall. But as a bonus action, I can still have this weird little medic run up to him and tend to his wounds.
You know, that's if he was a hero-based character, of course.
He seems to be important. So he falls. I run up, and as I'm running up, a bonus action guy is healing him for 5 hit points, if possible.
And this would be why she said, "Don't kill him."
I was trying not to.
I was
All right.
trying to knock him free.
So anyway, still in initiative. If we're going to run that route. Rock, you fired off. You've knocked him to the ground.
I run up to him,
Well,
and then use my bonus action to use the healing light feature on him,
okay.
and see if that keeps him from dying. But I'm standing over him with my M1 rifle. Well, you might want to stay down if he isn't dead.
Since he's already fallen and hit the ground, Vera doesn't have a shot on him, so he'll stay where he's at. She, what are you doing?
I am staying next to the woman and shaking my head at what I just saw. After I yelled out, "Don't kill him, we need to find out why he's doing this." And Brother May, I asked him, "Why are you doing this?"
Yep.
Sergeant Rock still shot him.
Oh, the tree.
Well, to be fair, Sergeant Rock shot me too, so.
I will look at Sergeant Rock and say, "What kind of intelligence can you get from a dead Nazi?"
The best kind. Alright.
So is he dead?
He is. Let's see. Are you checking him? Because.
Yeah, do the healing light, and then I
think I'm gonna tie him up and then check, just in case.
Alright. So go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check. And then a medicine check. You think you tied him up pretty good. Alright. So let's see. You cast the 5 healing light on him.
Yep.
Alright.
While this is going on, I'm going to move up to them.
Alright, so his body is extremely broken with that medicine check, but he is does seem to have shallow breathing.
quick.
While I'm letting them handle him, I will be making sure Elith is okay.
She appears to be shaken, but otherwise all right physically.
I will check her body to make sure there is no other damage, as much as she will allow me to, respectfully, of course.
All right. So give me a medicine check.
And that will be at disadvantage, right? Because of my point of exhaustion?
Yep.
Just making sure. So disadvantage and medicine equals a 12.
She seems to be okay as far as you can tell. I mean, you're not finding any holes in the shoulders that you've actually noticed her get shot in. Other than that, you're not finding anything else.
And how much is she allowing me to check?
She's allowing you to check where she got shot by the arrows. If your hands start to go any other direction, she may stop you.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm trying to do a thorough check, just so you know, because I want to make sure that she is okay.
Sure you are. As far as you can tell with that 12 medicine check, she is okay.
All right.
Now what are you doing? What would you guys like to do now that you're out of initiative?
Yeah.
Well, I'm scouting the woods, scanning around to make sure that this guy doesn't have any accomplices.
Alright, give me a perception.
So he knows that snipers usually act alone, but sometimes they have a squad with them.
Well,
He looks and he looks. No avail.
Yeah, sometimes snipers travel in twos. They got a spotter and a sniper.
Apparently this guy...
You don't find anybody else with that perception. You're certain that there's nobody else around. Alright. Anybody else?
I'm gonna kneel down beside him, put my hand on his chest, look at him and say, I'm going to help you, but you are going to answer questions and answer questions only. Anything else?
He is still unconscious.
Oh, yes?
Yes, because he fell 40 feet and pretty much shattered his body. 5 points does keep him from dying, but did not bring him back to consciousness.
He landed on his head? Broken? Is he a paraplegic?
With the 20 medicine check, Dux can tell you that his entire left side ribs are shattered. His bow arm appears to be shattered and protruding out the just below the elbow. His leg is definitely in an odd angle, and the back of his skull seems to be pretty well indented.
Oh, okay. And cure wounds of 5 hit points don't do anything?
Well, he's now back up to 10 hit points, but he is still... His breathing seems to be getting a little better, but he is still unconscious.
Alright. Clear!
Yeah. Sorry, this isn't my strong suit, gents.
Alright, well, with 15 cure wounds, you bring him back to consciousness.
Now, while they're doing that, I'll also let Elith know that we're going to find out why he was trying to do this. She doesn't need to worry. We're taking care of her and this situation.
Uh-huh. So, you rolled a... Okay. Oh, perfect. Alright, so as you cast Cure Wounds on him, you said you were going to say something to him?
I am healing you to answer questions and answer questions only. You do anything else, I will take your life back, and you can rot here. Do you have understand?
Do I have understand? He doesn't respond to you. Let's see.
He hears a shrill keening sound in his head.
Alright.
I don't know.
So, as that happens...
Dr. Rock is continuing
He
Creepy
scrambles.
area.
He scrambles out from underneath you, turns, grabs his bow, aims.
Well, he's tied up.
Yeah, well, that 10 sleight of hand to his 15 acrobatics. You thought he
Well,
was
he's got
tied up.
I don't think he can use a bow. Said it was protruding below the elbow.
It was till he got 15 points of healing.
Ah,
Would I be able to use a reaction since I already told him if he moves, I'm going to do, or if he does anything other than talk to us, I was going to take his life back?
You can. As he moves, you reach for the bow. He does call you guys fools. And what are you doing?
Apparently nothing.
I'm gonna kick him.
Go ahead and give me a... Because this does count as an attack of opportunity, because he is moving to the bow, which is not within range where he's laying.
Crunch.
Alright.
Well, I guess. Technically, I guess I'm wearing a fist weapon. Oh, I kicked him. I didn't punch him. Okay, yeah, I kicked him.
You kicked him. Alright, so that is going to be a... He fires... He takes the damage, which... Let me put this back down to where he was at. And you cause 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. He fires off the arrow. It misses barely, hitting her.
I'm gonna do another roundhouse to the face.
And he does call you...
Non-lethal.
He does call you fools as he fires off the arrow.
I'd like to yell, why do you persist in doing this? She is
As he's
young
getting
and
kicked in the
innocent.
face.
Yeah, I would prefer that you restrain him. Perhaps grapple him, barbarian.
Alright, so you've kicked him again. Sergeant Rock's rolling an insight. This guy seems to be dead set on killing her.
Alright, I'll grapple him.
Alright, so we're going to jump back in the initiative.
Same initiatives?
Yes, you fired all. You kicked him twice. So now it's his turn. He's going to try to fire off again at her direction. Hits with one, misses with the other. You wanted the damage because you're still standing there?
Yep, and I rolled a 14.
Alright, well, it's going to be 7 damage if it would have hit her.
Okay, I catch it again. I don't want to damage him. I don't want to throw it back. I want to understand why he's trying to do this to me. So I am just preventing her from getting damaged.
This ain't working out for him. So he will take a move action and dart off into the jungle, about 30
So if he's
feet.
moving, then I want to use my reaction to grapple him.
Alright, go ahead.
Is grapple is athletics or just a strength?
Athletics.
Oof.
Alright, he's a slippery little bastard, even though he fell at 40 feet from a tree.
Well, I
You
grabbed
run
the
it-
bone coming out of his right arm.
Yeah, that's no longer sticking out of his right arm. Like I said, that 15 points of healing took care of that. You do grab the rope that's still kind of hanging from his wrists, and it slips completely loose. Now you can tell that your
got
knot
some good
wasn't as good as
knots.
you thought it was. Alright, so he moves
How
30.
far away is he from me?
He's about 35 feet away from you.
So do I still have movement action for my turn?
No, because he did all this on his turn, Mayai's turn.
Okay.
Alright. Well, shit. Shit. Damn it. Missed. Big shit.
Alright. Sergeant Rock, he's taking off running.
Went around, see him trying to get away again.
Yep.
Blast him again.
Fire away.
You're
Alright.
17.
That just hits him for 12 points of damage.
Ugh.
Alright.
No, I could have taken him down.
He's still limping away.
Firing
Okay.
again. Oh,
Don't fire again. Stop.
Stop hitting him.
Use your
You get
reaction
no
to push his apple
information.
rifle out of the way.
oh, I nailed him. 6 more. And 18 points for me.
With that,
Stop!
he,
Stop,
he,
or I'll shoot.
he jerks forward, falls face first on the ground.
I'll run within 30 feet and cast Spare the Dying.
Alright. You cast Spare the Dying. He is not dying.
Alright, this time I'm gonna go up, take all his weapons away, strip him down so he's in his skivvies, move all his stuff at least 40 feet away, then tie him up.
Yeah, in fact, the Sarge is holding his bow. So he's going to have to wrestle the Sarge to get his bow.
Is it a nice bow?
But
It's a really nice bow.
over to Elith, and he's talking to Elith going, why is this guy so determined to kill you?
It would probably be easier to ask the man whom you've shot 4 times, and perhaps we should
I'm gonna time him up.
set down the gun for just a little bit.
An 18 to tie him up this time.
Dux, what was your initiative roll earlier?
20.
Okay, thank you.
Vader, can we get a couple of your berries? Pop them in his mouth.
I'm not wasting my berries on him.
That sounds like something.
Here, take the berry that Vare gave me yesterday.
Alright.
It still should be good. I want to know why.
The Sarge is watching Elith. Now he's got some concerns about her.
Cool. Roll me an insight check.
Fortunately, he's not very perceptive. He's a grunt.
It's a decent insight, but not good enough.
I'll feed the guy a berry.
You don't notice anything off. You can't really read her. She's as it's been told before, she's hard to read.
Okay.
So let's see, where are we at?
So I tied him up with a 18.
Alright, so let's see, what is everybody's passive perception?
Mine's a 16.
Mine's 19.
You have a 19 passive?
I have, yes, passive perception is 19.
Alright, so you will notice. Oh, yeah, definitely notice. You notice movement from the east.
I will make sure everyone is aware there's something to our east. Make sure he is secured so that we can't ask him questions. There, train your bow in the east direction to make sure that we are not surprised by someone else.
I'm gonna affix him to the tree.
Who are you affixing
How
to
far-
the tree?
The
How
unconscious
far
guy.
to the east did I notice him?
About 30 feet coming through the jungle.
Right,
Sergeant Rox, stay with Elith, and I will run after whatever in the direction of what I saw.
Sergeant Rock's going to
Hold on.
protect Elith. He gets out a camo kit and he applies it quickly. And by using 3rd level, he applies it to himself because he's got a 3rd level spell slot. And he casts invisibility on both her and him.
Okay.
Now he's concentrating on the spell, but visible, and Sergeant Rock is invisible.
Some pretty awesome camo.
And he will explain to her, yeah, don't hit anybody, and you'll stay well hidden. His camouflage is
Don't
excellent.
hit anybody.
Alright. So, let's see. Where are you at? Oh, I closed Vayer out. That ain't working. You told Vayer to train his bow on whatever was coming out of the trees, right?
Yes, to make sure that we were not surprised again like last time. And then I'm running off in that direction.
Noted. Vayer trains his arrow that direction. Or his hand crossbow that direction.
And off away I sprint.
Hold on.
I've-
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, yay. Woo.
Alright, you go to sprint away and your body is not responding. You are stuck in the takeoff position.
Okay, do I have the ability to talk?
You are paralyzed.
Okay.
You are... Yep, paralyzed for the next minute according to this.
Okay.
But
get a
you,
saving-
but you will be able to make a saving throw at the end of your turn. But right now, it is... Hold on, let's see. Alright. Noted. So why don't we go ahead and let me take you guys to a jungle scene. And we'll go ahead and set this battleground up.
Just to make sure, paralyzed means I cannot move, but I can still talk.
Okay.
Is that right? I'm verifying.
Okay. Well, let me actually verify the spell for you.
Paralyzed. doesn't
Paralyzed
say-
creature is
physically-
incapacitated and can't move or speak. The
Okay,
creature
that's all I need to know.
automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature has advantage. Any attacks that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Got it.
Alright, so I should have you guys on a map. Let me bring myself over to it now.
Okay.
Our standard jungle battle map.
We love this map.
Alright. Is our map degrading or something, or is it just not loading for me?
Nah, not loading for you. I'm on, and Brother May is on twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see us down yonder.
Alright, so yeah, you guys are in the right spot.
Oh, down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me bring out. No, wrong ones. Yeah, that'll work. Do me a favor. Rock, you and her went invisible, right? Where are you at?
Yep, and I'm over next to her. Is
Alright.
that Elith right? Yeah, she's gonna get a symbol like
We'll put that symbol like that for invisibility.
this.
You guys put yourselves where you're at. Let me put the if I can find him. There was like a sleeping archer kind of deal, wasn't there? Ah, here we go. Camp. We'll use camp. There's got to be somebody laying on the ground in that one. Okay, well, yeah, there is, but... Alright, you know what, forget it. I'll just put a... This is him. That's where he landed.
Tied to the tree.
Yeah.
Right.
And what is walking out of the... I'm just going to use... I'll just use these. It's walking out of the jungle. Are these two lovely ladies? And when I mean lovely,
And a haggly kind
You
of way.
don't really mean lovely.
no, I do not. Let's see. Let's give a description. They appear to be covered in slimy scales. Pallid skin, hair resembles seaweed, and their bodies are emaciated. They have glassy eyes that seem as lifeless as dolls. And that seems to be pretty much it.
So these are undead?
No, they are not undead. Well, I mean, it's Dux' turn. And this is what's coming out of the forest towards you. Let's see. Dux,
Yep.
it's your turn.
Alright, so I'll move up for here, facing them, of course.
Alright.
And I will use my fist weapon to attack
Alright, go for it.
for a 9.
Shit, I'm not even on there. 9. 9 was your hit.
Yeah.
9 is a miss.
Alright, I'll use my bonus action to take another strike.
Alright.
18.
18 does appear to hit.
So 7.
Okay, 7. Alright. So that was your go.
Yes.
Alright, so do me a favor, tell me, can you guys see if I do this? Do you see anything on the screen?
No.
No.
Alright.
I did not.
I noticed that Elif has disappeared.
Well, you did cast invisibility on her.
Yeah.
Alright. So, let's see. That was your attack. You did damage. Next person up is Rock. You were invisible. What are you doing?
What did these creatures look like again? One more time. Covered in moss.
They appear to be emaciated, pallid skin, slimy scales, and their hair looks like it's covered in looks like seaweed.
Seaweed. Okay.
So Sergeant Rock is saying, "Get over here in these woods and hide behind me, Elif. You'll be safe here." And then he's drawing a bead. He's giving Elif a couple seconds to get in position where she'll be safe, principal. And then he fires his round, which means he loses concentration on his invisibility. Oh wait, he wouldn't. It just means he becomes invisible, but she can still be invisible.
Yep.
I can continue to concentrate on this. Pretty sure I don't want to, but yeah, I'll crack off a round at right here.
Alright.
And
Go ahead.
pow. The 13 hitter.
13 does not hit.
All right. And another shot. Ah, pow.
That one-
25 will hit her.
That one does hit her.
And I will also knock her back a little bit. Some repelling blasted.
Alright, so she's knocked back. $10 right?
Yep.
Oops, I think. Okay, good. I didn't zoom out too far.
No, that's too far.
Huh? 10 feet, right?
Right. Oh, yeah. So she should be one up. Started out right here.
Yeah. 5, 10. Oh, okay. I'll fix it.
And that's it for me.
Alright, so.
Oh, I listened to see if I hear Elith coming in behind me where she's supposed to be. Kind of
You-
trying to pay attention to the movement in the woods.
Yeah, you.
I'm
You, with your passive perception, do not hear it.
I'm assuming, by the way, that we were keeping our same initiative order.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
All right, so that's it for me. Next.
Alright, so next up is Vayor, and I don't see him on. There he is, okay. Alright, so Vayor. Where's Vayor? Here he is. Alright, cool. Vayor is trained on them, and all of a sudden it looks like he's able to move again. She, give me a save at the end of your turn.
Question.
Yep.
Was I frozen or something?
No, you.
He did get skipped.
I did.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's supposed to go before Sergeant Rock.
so go ahead and give me a. What do you want to do there? May I? My bad.
No, that's alright. Not a problem. The one that's in front of ducks, give me a wisdom save.
Front of ducks. Alright. DC.
14.
Alright, wisdom save, DC. Okay, and 13 points of Toll of the Dead.
Yep.
Alright, I'll take your 13 points of Toll of the Dead.
Okay, now I'm done.
It does seem to affect her. Where was I? Nope.
You had me make a wisdom save at the end of my turn. I rolled an 11. I'm guessing that is no bueno.
That is a no bueno.
So I am still not doing diddly squats.
Alright, so what did I just do? Alright. So that was you. Alright, so. Alright, so let me see. Alright. Okay, so I need. May I rock? She didn't pass the save, so you're still held, so you automatically fail the save on this. He's tied up. He ain't passing the save either. Alright, so.
What kind of save?
It's going to be a dex save.
it have to be a dex save?
Yep.
Did you say you need me to make the dex save too?
No, you're not in line. They kind of are.
Okay.
So it's a 5-foot line, 100-foot long. It should catch everybody that's within 5 feet of that red line.
There is no red line.
Am I still on the DM? Yeah, I'm still on the DM, sorry.
I knew she was no bueno.
So everybody...
Eleth is doing this?
Actually, what pops out of invisibility by this tree does not look like Eleth. What pops out on the other side of this tree... Give me a second and I will give you the exact description. Let's see. Does it not give me an actual description of her?
I imagine that I get a sense that I no longer need to concentrate on my invisibility spell.
I suppose that you'd know when your invisibility spell is no longer active, so yeah. Dark-haired, wrinkly, I'm going by the picture, blue skin. If you want to look up the picture of a night hag, that is what this is.
Ooh, much tougher than the sea hag.
Yeah.
So you are, as players, you know you're facing 2 night hags and a 1 night hag and 2 sea hags.
That's a covenant.
Hey,
And with that, the dex save is... What's the DC for that? Did you guys roll already? We got Sergeant Rock got a 16.
I got 13.
Alright, Sergeant Rock just makes it. May I does not. And I need to roll a dex save for Vayor. Do we know what his...
Got an 18 dex, I'm sure.
He's got a +6. Alright, so he makes it too.
Yeah, 20's it. Wow. I don't suppose he's a rogue that well, he wouldn't have evasion yet.
So that's 26 damage that we take?
No, that was my that was Vayor's dexterity check.
Okay.
That's a roll damage.
Where is the damage on this?
1d2.
8d6.
I like the 1d2 a little bit better.
Yeah, nice try.
Yeah, I will say it was a good attempt. It's not
It
gonna
was
work.
lightning, wasn't it? I healed that bitch.
Yes, you did.
I mean,
You saw my message, right?
Yes.
Hey, I figured she was bad, out of character when she did what she did to me that night.
Yep.
But in character, that's not what I was thinking.
By the way,
Hey,
your max hit points is down by 5
Oh, you did not tell me that.
because it wasn't relevant. If I told you, then it would give more away. That was one of the other
I gotcha.
aspects of the nightly visit.
Understood.
Yeah.
Alright,
Is that a permanent, or is that recoverable?
give me a moment.
A restoration should be able to do that, but I'd need rest.
Okay, once you get a full rest, you should be able to gain that back. This is one of those, if it persisted and she was able to get you down to 0 hit points, which could have persisted if you didn't insist on questioning this guy.
Could have, but I wanted to know why. It's that protective nature.
Uh-huh. Now you know why.
Yes.
and that guy, yeah,
20...
But-
20... 30, 39 points of lightning damage for those who did not make it.
Wow. So I take 19.
Half of 39 would be... Yeah, we'll say 19.
And then 10 of that's my temp hit points, so I take 9 down off of mine.
Alright, so where is Vayor on hit points? He is at 40.
Don't forget the 10 temp.
Yeah, that's right. So he's at 50. Minus the 19. Alright. And that was hers. Put that in there so we know what those are.
Oh,
Now it's time for the sisters. So, Demort, give me a... oh yeah, by the way, the guy tied to the tree is a crispy critter.
oh, hey, I'm going to do this when I get hit by the lightning bolt. This thing has a 60-foot range.
Hellish Rebuke.
I will hellish rebuke her. I return fire as soon as the lightning bolt hits me. I go, oh yeah, blam! That's pathetic. Unbelievably bad.
Yep, she's right in range, but she takes 22 fire damage.
Yeah. She gets a saving throw.
Alright. Oh, she does get a save?
Yeah, so she only takes 11.
Well, let's see if she makes the save. Oh, yeah, she makes the save.
I knew it.
So, the damage is 22, half 22 is 11. So, it looks like she took even less than that. Alright, so where were we? Oh, yeah, we were on the sisters. Alright, you give me that save there, Demort? It's going to be a wisdom saving throw.
Can do.
Am I missing something? Right,
Unless I have advantage for some reason.
You do not have advantage, but she looks at you and she gives you this. Have you ever watched? You remember the first Ghostbusters where they're looking at the librarian, all of a sudden she changes and her face elongates and her mouth opens real wide? You remember that? Okay. That's pretty much what she does. She gives you this a real flash of this horrific look, but it doesn't affect you. Alright, so...
I seen worse than that, Miss Sleep.
Yeah, let's see. Alright, so you remind me if I do this to you again, you are immune to it for 24 hours.
Roger that.
Because you made the save. Alright, so now time for the other one. Let's see. Let's just do a d6 and see which one of you lucky fellows get to be the next one to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, ducks, they like you. You're up front.
Sounds good.
I've always wanted to try this one.
That's never a good thing to hear from a DM.
Sometimes it's good. But in this case, I doubt it.
What? So, ducks, give me a... What is the save?
Is it an attack or something I can see?
It's a spell being cast at you.
Okay.
Give me a wisdom save.
Oh, dang it. Danger sense doesn't help me there.
Shit.
Saved it.
Let's see. The DC for that will be. Yep. You feel this power rush over you. Your skin tightens up a little bit, but then relaxes.
Was she just trying to turn me to stone?
It didn't feel like your skin was hardening. It just felt like it was shrinking.
Ah, okay.
Maybe a little discoloration for a second, but that's her go, and her go. So it is now your go, Ducks.
Alright, so I think so I do have a question. So I was raging when we were fighting the other guy, and this battle immediately followed. So did I lose my rage, or am I still raging?
Rage lasts for what, a minute?
I guess, yeah, so I would have lost it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Then-
you didn't hit anybody or take damage, so.
Yeah, you had a round or two where you didn't take any damage or hit somebody, so it would lose it too.
Okay. I will pummel the lady in front of me that just, I'm sure, tried to do something to me.
Yes, the one in front of you gave you a scary face that didn't work.
12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Bonus action, I will flurry of blows. So I have a question for you, DM. Since I'm wearing fist weapons and punching as unarmed strikes, do I use my fist weapon or my unarmed strike?
We'll use your fist weapon for it.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming you're punching, right?
Yeah. So I missed with the second, but I hit with the third.
Yeah, you hit with the third, and you're hitting her, so that's another 7. Alright. Noted. May I?
Alright.
You have this strong smell of burnt flesh in your nostrils.
Yeah.
Because the guy tied to the tree next to you is pretty toasted.
Would spare the dying work?
You, looking at the body and its condition it's in right now, think that would be a waste of a spell.
Oh, okay. I will come over here.
Uh-huh.
I will attempt to grab the bitch by her clothing or whatever.
Uh-huh. So you're
like-
going to grapple?
Not necessarily. I'm gonna look at her and say, I healed your ass. Now give me that shit back.
Vampiric touch.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah. Bummer.
So
Pathetic
yes, you take 7 points back from her.
No, he only gets half of it.
Yep.
Well, you take 7 points back from her. Because you had healed her for 12 points earlier, so now you've taken 7 back from her.
No, he does 7 and gets 3 of it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, she doesn't have that 7 points no more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you did that.
Yes, you did take 7 points away from her.
Yep. Good enough.
I mean, you know, Sergeant Rock might have an issue with the fact he gave her 10 temporary hit points at the beginning of the day.
I did.
And then gave her invisibility so she'd cast a lightning bolt on everybody.
Yeah.
Alright, so with that was your go.
And we killed the good guy.
And you're within melee of her. Sergeant Rock, you're up.
So Sergeant Rock mainly wants to kill this one. He will move up, get the cover of this tree one, shoot this one again.
Alright.
I suppose a 14 hits her.
Just hit her for 8 points.
8 points damage from the first shot. And then I missed.
And you miss with the
But then I
second.
also use my healing light as a bonus action. And the healing character runs up to Brother May I, who I'm sure I moved within 60 feet of.
Yep.
This time. And I'll use 2 dice worth on him.
You get 6 points of healing light, 7 points of healing light there, Brother May I?
Alright. Thank you.
And then I move back into cover. Oh, wait.
And let's see.
I'm going to move into this cover. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm not in the lineup for another lightning bolt.
Alright, so Veor is going to move. Let's see. Back here, he's going to... What is the range on a bow? 60, 120?
Yeah, I think something like that, yeah.
On a hand crossbow, it's 30,
30,
120.
120. So,
But he is not affected by long range. So he's got
That's
120
right.
foot range to get up.
By close range. He's not at disadvantage when he's up close.
He also doesn't take penalty disadvantage for firing over 30 feet.
He's got sharpshooter, doesn't he?
yes, I believe he does. He's got crossbow expert.
And sharpshooter. Yeah, he can take a -5 to do plus 10 damage, which he usually does.
Where is it? One-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action. Okay, that's just crossbow expert. Okay, I don't... There it is. Alright, yeah, found it. Attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage. Alright. So, he will lay down, and which one will he shoot at? We'll see. We'll just roll a d6 for this. Alright, he's going to shoot at the one that you've been shooting at there, Rock. And that'll be...
Hey, she didn't get knocked back her 10 feet.
You didn't say knock her back 10 feet.
Didn't I put up the...
Nope.
Oh,
not that.
I didn't. Okay. All right.
Yeah, not on that attack you didn't. I was waiting on it, but you didn't put it up. Alright, so... Alright, let's see. He fires twice. No, he only gets one attack. Doesn't he fire twice?
I think
As
he
a
does
bonus
not.
action.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's...
Yeah, he's part rogue too, isn't he?
well, he's got
No,
no,
but-
he uses the crossbow expert, I guess, as a...
gives
allows
him a
him
bonus
to-
action shot. Yep. And normally in the first round of combat, he gets his Gloomstalker extra attack. This isn't the first round.
No. And what is that, a D6? Oop, wrong way. I'm adding to it, not subtracting from it. Alright, so the first hit causes, and I know he does that other where he takes 10 away from the attack and adds, or takes 5 from the attack and adds 10 to the damage, but... Alright, so 4 and 7, but I didn't do those because I've been rolling shit with these dice for him and I didn't want to do that. So that's 11.
Is she dead yet?
No, she's not dead. She has 2 arrows in her, but she's not dead.
Got a couple bullet holes in her too.
Well, force damage. Let's see, that was Veor's go. You are still in the whole paralyzed state. Give me a save to see if you can come out of it.
Well, I'm inching my way up. Does a 13 save me?
Checking now. There it is. 12. Yeah, actually 13 just makes the save. You are now free to move on your next turn.
I was gonna say that's what I made when I made it.
Yep, I'm free to move, and I'm highly ticked off right now, and feeling the effects of 39 points of damage.
I have one more slot. One more slot. Alright, so let's see. Sergeant Rock, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. Sergeant Rock, you feel your limbs start to stiffen as if you're unable to move, and then it loosens up.
Did I see somebody do that?
Yeah, the one you've been shooting at. Just waved her hand your direction.
Oh, let me- Okay.
Alright, so... slot 3 is now 0. No, that's slot 2, 0. Alright, so let's see. The one on you, Dumort. Let's see. What is she gonna do? Well, you're in her face. I think she's just gonna hit you.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so I need to roll. She hits you really, really hard. You'll take 23 points of damage.
That sounds like a crit.
It was a crit, and I rolled a 2 and a 1 on the 2d8s I'm supposed to roll for damage, so...
Negative. You said almost dead 30 feet?
That's right. So, you make it a regular hit?
Yep.
Alright, so you only take 7 points of damage. And, of course, the one... Oh, wait a minute. Did I just screw that up? Yes, I did. Let me redo that.
Okay.
I mean the damage, because it's still not a crit. I'm still keep the same. It's not 7. You only take 6. It's she has a +3 to her damage instead of a +4, and it's a 2d6, not 2d8. So
I'm okay with that.
yeah, you take 1 point less. It's the one that's on Brother May I.
Mm-hmm.
You got the main one.
Yeah, I want those hit points back that I gave her.
Okay, so how does this work? You see her get fuzzy, and then you can start seeing through her.
Okay.
And then she starts to move. It would appear that she has made her way into the ethereal plane.
Okay.
And let's see, where's the best way for her to go? We'll go over here, I think.
How far did she move?
That's what I'm about to double check. "35 feet. So I need to come back 5 feet. And how does this one work?
What spell is it?
Phantasmal Killer. There it is. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, she, please.
Never even got to go.
All wisdom. Great. You're literally killing me here.
Yeah. Whoa!
No, I'm not.
Wasted spell. That was
Okay,
very lucky.
so pretty much for a split second you get a flash of 3 men standing around you, ready to pummel you, and then it fades. And you know which 3 men I'm referring to.
Yes, I do. I know exactly which 3 men you were referring to.
Alright, so that ends her turn, and I guess now it is Dux's turn.
Alright, so is she still standing, the one in front of me?
Yes, she is.
Alright, I guess I will continue to hit her then.
Go for it. 16 does hit.
A 9 does not, so just the 8 points of damage.
6 points.
Or 6 points, sorry.
That's cool. And that's your attack and your bonus action, right? That's right, because
Yes.
you're only level 3.
Are you raging?
Not
Two-
yet.
No, yeah, because it ran out and I haven't heard him say he picked it back up. Alright, so, May I? You're up.
Alright. Is she still on ethereal plane, or did she drop out of it? When
She dropped out of it when she went to cast something in She's direction.
15, 20, 25. I will reach out and grab her, and I'm like, look, bitch, I ain't done with you. Don't you go running off on me.
Alright, so she's not liking you touching her. That's for damn certain.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about her touching me either.
So with that, you gotta move, you do the actions. Sergeant Rock, you're good to go. You made your save on the last whole person that I can cast.
Yeah. He will maintain his fire on this one here.
Alright.
So he's got a beat on her already. Bang.
Fire away.
And
Alright.
this time, I'll go ahead and use this ability.
Alright, so you're gonna knock her back 10 feet, so that'll put her right about here.
And then I'll fire again.
That one misses.
I always miss once and hit once. And then I see she over there looking pretty weak, so I'll give... Little medic runs up and gives him 2 dice. They're pathetic.
4 points of healing for She.
I have 2 healing light left.
I have taken it. Your medic doesn't seem to be as effective on me.
No. I tried.
Alright, so...
I did move, so I guess I'll move in the cover over here.
Alright, she's
That's it.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take care of this. So that attack takes 5 from your attack, adds 10 to your damage, correct?
It does.
Alright, so we'll do the 20.
And in my case, it always makes me roll single-digit values on the D20 so that I'm guaranteed to know.
Okay, so
Yep,
that's-
so if the 16 hits, then you add 10 to whatever damage dice he rolls.
Alright, so D6. Alright. He nails her in the throat with his arrow, and she flops to the ground.
Yay.
So he will
Which
turn
one was this one?
the
The one.
this one here.
Oh, that one.
Okay. Alright.
The one that's porting all over the place so I can get a red X on her.
Tracking.
There we go. and I'll put her back in the tree where she's dead at. Alright, so his next attack, he will target the one, I suppose, that Demort's dealing with. So that'll be this one. And he misses. Alright, you're up.
Alright, now that I can move, I'm going to come up to her and very politely say, I can't wait to stick you again. And I will do this. And stab her with my short sword for 15 points.
Alright, and you get advantage on that?
Yes, because I am one level of rogue and she has one of my companions within 5 feet of her.
Swashbuckler?
Now, that gives you sneak.
That'll give you
that's
sneak
sneak
attack
attack.
advantage, but no advantage.
You still get you still have advantage when there is when a compatriot is within 5 feet. Swashbuckler, I don't need to have a compatriot within 5 feet to get advantage on my attack.
Have somebody. Tactics give you advantage on your attack. Having somebody within 5 feet makes it a sneak attack for damage.
But if you move to the corner of your left corner, that'll make it work for you.
Okay.
Because I allow you to do the. I have what is it? What do I call it? Flanking. I allow. So it's 15 points to her, and you're using what to attack with?
That was my short sword.
Okay,
so it's slashing damage.
All right. All right. Doesn't seem like that caused as much pain to her as you was hoping.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do another 22 points of damage. And that is bludgeoning.
Once again, doesn't look like it causes as much as you was hoping.
It's alright, I'm doing something, and that makes me feel better.
Copy that. Alright, so that was your go. It's now her go. Let's see. Alright, so how's this work? Okay, I need to roll some dice. Just how many do I need to roll, though? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't slashing, it was piercing. I don't think it makes much of a difference, but
no,
it was
it
piercing, not slashing.
Okay, so out of the two of you that are standing right there next to me, do either of you have less than 32 hit points?
I do.
Yes, I do as well.
Alright, so which one of you has the lower hit points?
I have 30.
I have 15.
Okay, you fall asleep.
Okay.
Cast an ordinary sleep spell.
And that leaves 17 points. You say you have 30?
Yeah.
May I? Okay. So then you are not affected.
Right.
Alright. Well, I tried.
It was
to
a
get
good
both
try.
of you.
I like that spell. It's a nice spell.
Alright, so she cast that. That's her go. The one other sister that is still alive.
Negative. I'm sorry. That is, I'm still up.
That's right, you can be affected by magical sleep.
That is correct. I cannot be put to sleep.
Brother May I, you're the one out.
Yeah, it transfers
Well,
over to
eventually
you.
we go to him, right?
No,
doesn't
it
affect
doesn't
him.
affect him at all. So the whole point is
So what it is it's the 32 points pool.
Yeah, I
If
know.
none of it goes to him, it goes to you.
I know.
So you pass out.
You've been busy anyway. You need to rest. She's all up.
Wait, so you did? Why didn't it work on you again?
Elf.
It's a half elf ability, racial ability. I cannot
you
be.
can't be
I have
sleep.
advantage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, I have advantage against being charmed, and magic cannot put me to sleep.
I forgot that you were a half elf.
Yep, we all did, but then we remembered.
Alright, so she shifts to here. Do.
Just rearranging to get full hit, huh?
Something like that.
Danger sense. Danger sense.
Yep. So give me a dex saving throw, gentlemen. Except for May I, because he is unconscious.
24 to save.
How many people are making the dex save?
Be 4 total, with just the 3. It'd be actually 2 total. You and Dux. I need to make it 2 because she doesn't have that. No, okay. And it was 5d. What?
Nice save.
Yeah.
I need to take advantage of.
I think I said that was d6s, didn't I? Where is it?
Yes, you said they were d6s.
Yeah, if it's chain light or lightning bolt, it's 5d. Or 86.
86.
So my question is it this one right here that's doing it?
Yes, it is.
So is she angling it so it's going to hit me
Yep.
or Brother May I?
All of
Because
you.
it can't hit both.
It actually.
It's a 5 foot
If it's 5 feet,
wide.
we are. If it's 5 feet wide, we're 10 feet away from each other.
But
Yeah, she
he
can
said-
hit her compatriot, but she can't hit both of them.
Right. Yeah,
I'm
it's 5
technically
feet
on the
wide,
ground.
Yeah, but it is 5 feet wide.
Well, it saves me from doing the save. It'll just be the 2 of you getting hit with it then. Thank you. You saved me from taking the damage.
You're welcome. But
I mean, I guess technically, if you shot her with it directly, they're both within 5 feet of her.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. She was going to sacrifice the damage to get you two. Let's see. Oh, that sucks out the backside. Really? That's all I got?
Why don't you talk to the guy who just did vampiric damage twice for a total of 13 points on 6 dice?
Because he's asleep. Alright, you guys ready for this big number I just rolled? 23 points
Yeah.
of damage.
So I take half that.
23 points. Yes, you take half of it.
That's what, 11? 12?
11.
I'm
That-
hurting.
That ends their turn. Dux, you're up.
Alright, I am going to hit her and rage.
Alright, so go ahead.
Well,
Rage-
rage first is my bonus and then hit her.
Okay, that works.
So that I can do the extra damage. Ah, and I critted!
Nice.
So 16 damage.
Yep. And she'll take that. She still seems to be standing. You got you want to hit her again, or?
I
Oh,
used
you
my
already
bonus
did
to
bonus
rage.
action to the rage. That's right. My bad. And I keep forgetting you're only a level 3 monk.
Unfortunate.
So with that, it is now. Brother
Now,
Mad is
since I'm
asleep.
kind of a big boy, would me hitting the ground kind of jostle me?
No. Good try, but no.
Taking damage.
Sergeant Rock, you're up.
All right. Sergeant Rock thinks that Elith just killed Mai because he sees Doc Mai fall. So he's just going to avenge Mai.
All
He's
right.
shooting Elith. He hopes he's shooting Elith. Nope. Can't even hit. So that one.
Yeah, I see that. Give me that percentage roll.
Not D110, which is a D100. It's 7. Wait, it's an unrecognized. Oh, I forgot the R.
So I fall unconscious and push her out of the way of the blast.
33.
Alright, so Brother Mai falls unconscious, and you fire off your weapon in her general direction, and you see that you're Alright. Movie Predator, where he's just shooting off into the jungle and can't see anything.
Uh-huh.
You pretty much look like that right now. And when you get
So-
done firing your weapon,
It
you
was
get done.
deliberate. I
Uh,
wanted to hit him to wake him up because he's sleeping. If he takes any damage, he wakes right up. Yeah, that's it. It was deliberate. I'm
So
trying to
you-
help him.
so you spend the next round telling yourself that, because you are now stunned for the next round, trying to figure out what the hell you were trying to do.
But does it wake up Brother Mai?
Nope,
Oh well.
it does not. So that's you for one round. Alright, so that was yours. Vayor's going to, I guess he'll shoot. Where's it at? There it is. Take 5 away, hit the shot. Shot's good, plus damage. Alright, so that's another one. This one here, according to her angle, you see an arrow go from his angle up through the jugular and sticks out right above the temple. And she falls to the ground dead. That was, there goes she, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to ask, just because, we got to try as players, even though Mai is asleep right now, do I still have pack tactics?
No. Because he
Okay.
is not, he's not a threat to her at this point in time.
Yeah, I know. I thought I'd ask, though. Just wanted to ask. So, and then, hold on, let me throw another D6 in there. Should have done that anyway. Okay, so that will be a grand total of 17 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
And go ahead and have her make a con save against a 14.
Okay.
Stunning.
Constitution, okay, that's it's going to be a 15 on her end.
Okay. Does a 13 hit her?
13 does not hit.
And a 24?
24 does hit.
And have her make one more con save.
Another key.
Alright, that's a 14 on the die, so it makes it a 17 total.
Okay, she is not stunned.
Alright, but she does take 7 points of bludgeoning, so that's going to be... Alright.
Not as effective as I wanted.
Correct. And that was your go, so now it is their... Oh, no, this one's dead, so it's not their go, it's her go. Oop, might help if I actually had this on.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, did he not take her out? I thought that he took her out for some reason.
Yes,
Yeah,
I just had to mark her.
Oh.
I had to mark her, but
see.
she's so close to the right side of the map that when I bring up the screen to mark her, it puts the X outside the map. So I just move them instead of zooming in and out.
I am following, sir.
So... And... what is she going to do? She's by herself.
I wish he'd stunned her.
I did type that right, didn't I? I guess I didn't. There we go. So she points her fingers at you, and they start to glow. I need to keep that one there for...
Okay, I am...
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage as these darts fly out of her fingers and slam you in the chest.
Is this a ranged attack that she is doing?
It's a magic missile. It hits either way.
Okay.
Can't catch those.
Go ahead and slap that red X on me as I fall down. Not really out, but
Gotcha.
yep,
You're,
down.
I'm not going to put an X on you, but I will slide you over to the dying stage on my little board I got here.
I understand, and I'm prepared to make my rolls for you, sir.
Alright, so Ducks, the one that's in front of you is down. You see Brother Mai is down, and so is she. But the Night Hag herself is still standing there. Actually, you know what?
You're 5 feet away.
Since you went down, she will use her move action to come over here. Alright, so, sure go.
You're going to have to throw something.
Ducks.
I see him hooking. Todd. Oh, he's gone static.
Is he looking, or did his screen freeze? There
Still
he
alive.
goes. You alright there, Ducks? You're muted.
No, you.
Sorry, I missed that last little bit. It froze.
Yeah, we saw you looking, but then realized that maybe you're frozen in the looking position. It's your go, brother.
Okay.
She is down. Mai is down.
Alright, I will move my movement of 35.
Yes.
And I will shoot with my short bow.
Alright.
So, 18 or 22 to hit, sorry.
22 does hit, but like I told him, the arrow looks like it doesn't do quite as much as you hoped it would.
That's fine. Okay, I'll end there for now.
Alright, so next up is Brother Mai. You're unconscious asleep. Sergeant Rock, you're up.
I think this is the one where I'm stunned.
Yes, you're right. It is. So it's Vayer's go. What would he do? I think he'd just fire. He wouldn't run up and check on either of you guys, now would he?
No.
No.
Yeah, definitely not.
But what he will do before he fires is he will move his movement rate away from that woman.
You can shoot first.
No, let's see. He'll move over here. And then he'll shoot her. So that'll be a roll to hit. It's a miss. That's a miss. Somebody else roll me the percentage, please.
A 20.
That's 2d10.
Yeah, so a 2 and a 0. So, or, yeah, 2 and a 0 is a 20.
I did a D100 for 3.
Oh.
Alright, so let's see. They both are pretty much the same number, so not much. He had already fired, but he's hesitant, loses his opportunity to fire again. So if she does anything that requires a reaction, he will lose the reaction. Alright, so that was Vayer's go. She, give me a save. That's one success.
I succeed.
Alright. So next up is her. And it looked like I only have 3. So let's see, D6 be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Vayer's the target. Can somebody roll me a D20 plus nothing?
Take a pick.
Yeah, I should actually specify next time. Actually, I need to roll an attack on that, don't I? Yep, I do. I need to roll an attack on that, so give me a second. Alright, so never mind. Forget it. She points in Vayer's direction, and this black beam fires from her fingertips.
And hits the tree next to.
Yeah,
Next
pretty
to the-
much. And the Constitution saving throw was actually supposed to be done at the end of his turn if he actually was hit, but he was not hit. So, alright. Moving right along.
Ducks. Run out. Kick her in the nuts. I suppose she
I
gets
think
to
I
move.
do want to.
Dux, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action, step the wind, so I can get in her face.
Alright.
And unfortunately, that ends that. So I will attack for 9 points of damage.
Okay. 9, so... Alright. Man is asleep. Sergeant Rock.
Well, I think I got this. Move. Nice. Supposed to get.
I think I do want to.
Ducks. Run out. Kick her in the nuts.
I think I do want to.
I suppose she gets to move.
I think I do want to.
Rock will advance a little, and he'll use his healing light on She to get him back on his feet.
All right, 6 points to She.
That's bonus action, and then he will pop off a couple of rounds in her general direction.
All right. 21
21.
hits. This is magic force damage. Okay.
And another ink. Nope.
And that one goes wide.
Always one hit, one miss. That's it for me.
Alright, so that was you. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. Should be within range. Fire his bow. Miss. And I believe that's a miss as well. Yep. So ineffectually firing off 2 rounds in her general direction. She, you are conscious. Down, but you are at 6 hit points. What would you like to do?
Well, stand up. So that'll use half movement. I have 1 whopping key point left. So I will. What is?
Oh, okay, never mind.
What's up?
The second attack wasn't actually a attack roll on Bayor. Somebody just pointed that out to me. It was actually a damage roll. For some reason, it rolled damage instead of attack on that second one. Alright,
okay, so I'm trying to. Okay, that's a bonus action. All right. Well, I can. I'm going to use my 1 remaining key point to Step of the Wind, and I'm going to get right here on her.
All right.
And then I will do this. And hit her for 11 points.
Alright. So, is that good? Is that it?
That's all I can do.
Pretty busy round.
Alright. That's right, because you bonus actioned. Alright.
Yeah, I used my key point for bonus action. That was my last one.
Excellent move.
Do I have any weapons? Yeah, I do. Alright, so now it is her go. Alright, so her little fingers decide to glow again. One flies in your direction, She. 2 flies in Dux's direction. So the 2 on Dux, 5, 6, 7, that's 8 points of damage to you from Magic Missile. And She, that'll be 4 points to you.
I take half that.
It's Magic Missile, force damage.
Are you bear?
Force. I am.
Then you take half.
Okay.
Provided he's level. Have you made?
I am level
you
3.
made 3. Yep. Then everything except psychic you take half of now.
Perfect.
Yep. How long is it raging?
Alright. So I get rid of that because that's no longer available. Alright, so Dux, it's your go.
Alright, well then I'm going to hit her. Yes, I will. For 14.
Yes, very good. 14.
Oh, I used the wrong weapon, so that should have been I would have been using my fist weapon, which is a D8 instead of a D6, so it should have been 14, so 16. I pushed the wrong button on my sheet.
So that's what?
So it's 16 instead of 14 damage.
Alright, so bring it down to... Alright, got it.
Use my bonus action for a secondary attack. 12 doesn't hit, does it?
Does not.
Okay.
Mayonnaise asleep. Sergeant Rock.
You can get to here, and he'll crack up a couple of rounds.
Let me check something out here.
And I think I hit.
19 to hit her? Yes, it does.
10 points plus 6 more. Force damage.
Alright.
And I like seeing her trapped between my two friends, so I'm not going to repel her.
You sure you don't knock her 10 feet away?
Definitely seeing, and I'm yelling at her saying, if you surrender...
Would we both get a reaction if she did?
No.
No, unfortunately, I really
No, I was
loved
joking.
that idea when I was getting started in the game. But
Somebody had to explain it to you. Yeah, forced movement doesn't provoke.
Yeah, it has
So-
to be willing movement. I know. Just every now and then you pull it out and see if it'll pass.
And that's it. I'm going to save my last healing light for somebody who's down. Other than the guys he's sleeping over there, because it won't wake him up.
Yep. So, noted and noted. Vayor will do his pew pew.
can we call that? Can we make that his technical term? Vayor's going to do his pew pew.
Pew pew.
Alright, so it's a miss with that pew pew. But that one is a hit. So that'll be...
Plus 13.
Alright.
Oh, but it's half.
She's not happy. Definitely not happy. You're up. And you are no longer down, so I can move you out of that slot.
You can't hear me. All right, yes, that's correct. So, Dumore is still up. I am up. So, I will do this, and
Alright.
then I will do that.
Okay, so there's going to be 12 points on the first and 10 points on the second.
Yes, for a total
6, 11.
grand damage, yes.
I live. It's my go.
One more. Bummer.
Oh, shite. I'm sure this is not going to go anywhere. She's used up that, used up that. Alright, we'll do it again.
Magic missiling me?
No, let's see. Does she get more than one attack? Wrong one. You know what? I think she's going to try and hit ducks. Because the missiles aren't doing very good against her anyway. So that's going to be a 23 to hit ducks.
That'll hit.
And you'll take 13 points of slashing damage. So that'll be halved, it'll be 6.
So 6.
Yeah. Alright. So, go ahead.
Avenge yourself.
Yes, I will. So that's 7 damage. And another 7, so 14, so 7 total.
Alright, your second hit misses.
Oh, 'cause she's dead.
Because she is down. Yes, she is dead. She had 1 hit point left.
Yeah, I live. I
I
forgot
will-
you said that.
I would like to kick her just a few times and then inspect her body.
All right.
After inspecting her body before and not finding anything when I inspected her body before.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because magic.
Yes, I don't dispute her magical abilities.
And the sergeant's going to go wake up the cleric.
All right. So you go wake up the cleric.
Yeah. I was trying to kill you. That's what I'm drinking.
Ah. Oh, is it
Yeah,
my
you
watch?
Sarge.
Totally missed the whole rest of the fight.
Oh, we were fighting? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
All right.
but,
So let's go to here. You were searching her. All right.
And I'm going to tell my compatriots after the search that I'd like to rest for a night and then go burn the friggin' windmill down to the ground.
All right.
they might have some good stuff in there. Let's loot it first and then burn it down.
I agree with that assessment. Sorry, as she. I agree with your assessment of the situation. We should take all of their stuff and destroy what is left.
Are we sure?
Perhaps they have. Go ahead.
Are we sure we want to waste our time going that direction? Seems like a waste to me.
Absolutely. Oh, no.
I believe that it is the only true building that we know about, and perhaps there will be alcohol for Brother May in their residence. At least something highly fermented.
It doesn't really matter much to me. I just want to get off this island.
Dux, about how far are we from the windmill? Or, yeah, windmill.
We're about 8 hours out.
A little less. Because 3 hours into your day is when the archer attacks. So you're probably about 5 hours away from it.
And what time of day is it?
Yeah, it's about midday now.
So we can make it there.
Well, if we are to, yes, if we are to move, we should at least wait about an hour.
Yeah,
Perhaps take a little rest.
Eat lunch. Eat lunch takes an hour. It's a short rest.
I mean, because it does smell like cooked meat right about now. So, I mean...
You're not helping.
So, is there anything on the bodies of the night hag and the sea hags?
Yeah, because like right here smells like a barbecue. Yes, you do. You find a piece of paper and you find a blue bottle. A bottle with blue liquid in it. And you guys have had dealings with potions before. So,
I can do my handy dandy once a day identify.
Alright. So the potion is a potion of superior healing.
Holy shit.
Alright.
And the piece of rolled up paper is in a what would be considered a spell scroll tube.
Okay.
And I don't know, do we have, well, we have a warlock.
Warlock, take a look if it's an exploding spell.
The spell itself is immolation.
I'll have to check to see if that's on the warlock list.
Let's
Sounds
see.
Relation? I don't think it is.
Of course it's not going to spell it out right because it didn't put a letter in there.
It's only for sorcerers and wizards.
But doesn't a no, that's a warlock.
Warlock has their own list.
Yeah, they can't copy anything down.
Yeah.
So this
You
be
can
a
sell it.
one-time scroll.
Okay.
Not here. We could probably sell it to a wizard or a Sorcerer if we run across one.
All right,
However,
you have
Rock
that.
can-
At the end of our nice lunch, I give everybody a briefing on the proper cleaning of a M1 rifle, and everybody gets their separate hit points.
Okay. I've got my key points back. I'm almost at full health.
All right.
With my five reduced max hit points.
Now, you guys are heading that direction?
To the windmill.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay,
yeah, we
so
can scope it out.
give me
before we
a survival check from Dux and perception checks from everybody else.
I'm going to get some help from my patron on this one.
So 24 for my survival, perception, 15.
All right.
Of course, I don't need it this time.
So let's see. Okay.
I'll scare
Noted.
back. Meow, meow, meow.
I take it she's a little disgusted from the night before.
I'm a little what?
Disgusted from the night before. Disgusted
Oh, yeah.
from the night before.
You don't
It
know
was
what
fun.
happened to me the night before. I didn't talk with you about that.
I know.
She doesn't talk much about what happens to him in most nights. You guys have heard strange noises before. This is
But
just
the
going to be
point-
another one of those things that you don't talk about.
But the players know, and the characters keep looking over at she. What's
All right, so
yeah.
let's change it to this one.
Be right back. I'm going to say goodnight to my kids.
Copy that.
Alright.
No biting.
Yeah.
Biting. Move along. Open 15 is good enough to get us there tonight. We can loot the place and sleep there. I'll bet a Haig's house is very comfortable with 5 bedrooms upstairs and 3 downstairs, a hot tub.
You haven't been around much hags, have you?
I'll bet they have Wi-Fi.
What's Wi-Fi?
He doesn't even know what Wi-Fi is. That's before. He's definitely before the time of that.
It's true. I'll bet they have radio. You can
What's
listen
this
in on
radio?
the Flash Gordon.
Who's this Gordon guy?
Oh man, he's amazing. Tomorrow I'll tell you an amazing story about Flash Gordon.
Alright, so you guys make your way. You run into no issues. It seems to be awfully clear.
All right. Those hags probably made everybody stay away from this area. Well, when we get there, I recommend we watch the place for a few minutes to see if they had some guards that they left behind. Look for movement in the windmill.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Used up my good. I refuse. I recommend it, and then I start running my boots.
Alright.
I took his recommendation.
Alright, you guys sit there. How long you gonna watch for?
I'd say 10 minutes.
Yeah,
All
just a minute.
Other than basic creatures moving around, birds, insects, you don't see or catch a glimpse of anything else moving in or around the windmill.
Okay. Shall we go inside?
Yep, we're going in.
Alright, so you make your way up to the door. The door does not appear to be locked. Let me place you back on the other map. Alright. There we are. You're at the windmill. Door's not locked. What are you doing?
Well, I would recommend to one of the rogues to search it for traps.
Do we have a rogue?
The ranger.
So you want him to check traps.
I think that she has a couple levels of rogue.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he keeps getting sneak attack.
So I guess we can wait till he gets back and he can check for him.
Yep, we're gonna do that.
But until if you're able to get inside the building, what would you like to do then?
Investigate, search.
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and give me investigation checks, and we'll see how well of a search you do to the place once you get inside. You guiding yourself there, Sergeant?
Yep.
Alright. That's pretty decent. 15, 17, 15. So what we'll do is we'll wait just a moment for she to get back, and we'll let you know what she found.
I will also use my last first level spell slot and cast Detect Magic.
Alright. With that, you do notice a few magic-based glowies coming from inside the house.
Okay. So we're at the windmill now?
Yes, they haven't gone inside because they wanted you to check for traps.
I will check for traps. What is that roll again? Perception?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not really good for me.
There's no trap.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
Alright,
Yep.
go in.
I'll open the door.
Alright, you open the door, it creaks real eerily, and you're standing in what looks like a very messy living area, and the smell is atrocious. You can smell rot in the air.
Does anybody have prestidigitation?
I got it.
Hey, so now it smells like...
Lavender.
Alright, smells like lavender then. Alright,
Well,
so...
it's much better than rot.
And
So
then
let's
we-
turn the place upside down, room to room. How
We
many
did our-
rooms are in this thing?
You're both good. So
You're
you
in
can
one
try
main
it.
room where you're at now, and you can see, where was I? There we go.
We see some glowing magic stuff in any case.
You see what looks like pies in what would only be considered some sort of kitchen area. The rest of the place, you see what looks like bones of different humanoids and animals hanging from the ceiling. And then a
did you
rickety-
say? Did somebody say they cast detect magic?
Yes.
I did.
Yes. The cleric is on it.
So, considering that my sword did not do as much as I thought it would do, is there anything around here that looks as though it could be a weapon with magical properties? Since you have detect magic, do you see anything magical that might be weaponized?
I see a few glowy things, and I start picking them up.
Well,
And-
you give me just a second. As you're searching, you find what was that? A silver necklace, non-magical, with a gemstone pendant.
Okay.
You also find a brass mug with a jade inlay, but for some reason it's got what almost looks like a brownish liquid inside it.
You should try and drink that.
I will
May I?
pick up the jug,
All right.
pour a little
Wait,
bit out
sniff
on the
it first.
table,
Yep.
and see what happens.
Is that mug?
It doesn't actually pour out. It kind of oozes, rolls upon
Is
itself,
that mug
and
detecting as magical?
blips. Nope.
Okay.
And you can tell, beings, that you are a cleric, that is coagulated blood.
Oh, you should not drink that.
Yeah, don't drink that. Even though you're the grave domain.
We almost got you to drink it, though.
No one wants some blood pudding?
Not hungry.
I appreciate it.
You also find what looks like a gold bird cage with a electrum filigree. And somebody's going to take notes of this because your actual guy is not here to tell you. To
Oh,
keep
shit.
notes
I'm
of
actually writing it down. I got a necklace with gemstone, non-magical brass mug, and a gold bird cage.
With electrum filigree. I have no idea what that is.
It's the high. I think it's the highest form above gold, as far as that's in the money.
Okay.
Half a
Now-
gold. One electrum piece is worth half a gold. An electrum, I think it's just gold and silver blended.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's in between.
Yep.
Okay, you also find what can only be described as a silk robe that is kind of dirty, but has alright, well now it's clean. And it's got gold embroidery.
Is that glowy for you?
None of those are glowy. Those are just artifact pieces that you found.
Okay.
Okay.
You do find a box on a shelf that glows, or something inside it's glowing, that is.
Okay. I'll hand that to the rogue to check for traps and unlock.
It's a deck of cards.
Oh, I walked away too, but to say goodnight to the kids. Did we find anything on the hags when we searched their bodies?
The potion and the scrolls, which you found before you left after
That's
you searched
right,
them
that's
out.
right. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Alright, so let's see. You find. Inside the box, you find. Let me actually bring it up, the description. It appears to be a very fancy looking necklace with beads hanging off of it. How many beads exactly are on it?
One. One bead is on it. Two
This
beads
is a
are
pretty
on
cool
it.
thing for the cleric. These are all bonus actions, so.
Ah, here it is. I was trying to find out where it tells me. You find 6 beads hanging off of it.
Okay.
They look like, it doesn't actually tell me the description, so I'm going to give one my own. They almost look like pearls, but instead of being pearly in color, they're more of a orange and yellow swirl in color.
Necklace of fireball.
Sounds
I
right.
don't know, you identifying it?
I can't do it right now. I can do it tomorrow.
Okay. You also find a potion bottle that has what looks like, like a swirling mist inside it. The liquid, it's liquid, but it looks like there's like a swirling little bit of a mist. And let's see if that works for the description. That's how I describe it anyway.
Actually, wait.
Oh, it seems to be, looks like it's holding fog that moves and pours like water. So yeah, I pretty much right description. And let's see, what is the other item? You find one more item, and I'm trying to figure out what that is at the moment.
My guess is a potion of water breathing, maybe?
No, I think it's similar to the. Do you think it's that, or do you think it's the? This is out of game. The potion in Storm King's Thunder that the dwarves drink that allow them to turn into mist. I can't remember what it's called, but the one that lets you turn into mist.
You also find a bag.
The bag itself is magical?
The bag appears to be glowing.
Holding.
Wait. Is there like a face or anything on the bag?
Hold on just a second.
Well,
Is it a bag of holding?
I'm going to clear out a space that's not full of debris and turn it inside out.
Nice.
Yeah, just be careful you don't stick your hand inside of a bag.
Just in case it's a bag of devouring.
Yeah. Well,
Especially
also
in a
turning it
place like
inside out,
this.
everything inside it would come out. So if it
Unless
has
it's a bag
finger.
of devouring, then nothing would come out.
True.
Well, and if it's a bag of devouring, reach in to pull it inside out, then you get devoured.
Well, but if it's a bag of holding with nothing in it, then nothing's going to come out either. So that's not really a good test.
True.
Yeah.
Unless there's something in it. If something comes out, then you know for sure it's a bag of holding. If nothing comes out, then it could be either.
So
Might be safest to just not touch it until tomorrow and then cast Identify on it.
okay,
Well, you can turn it inside out from the outside.
You turn it inside out, and nothing seems to happen.
Okay, I'll turn it back right. Okay.
You turned it inside out?
Yep.
Did that mean you stuck your hand in to turn it inside out?
No, I
From the
stuck it
back.
in from the back.
You push from the outside in instead of the inside out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
allow
Still don't
me to allow me to try and offer a different test, SG. Perhaps if we take something in this room and put it in the bag, and then turn the bag upside down, we can see if it is a bag of devouring or something else.
All right,
Correct.
so there's all these bodies in here. I'll grab one of the skulls of a dead guy and I'll drop it into the bag and then go, okay, turn it inside out again.
Well, I'm double checking to see if my mage initiative is I can only use the spell once a day, or I can also use my spell slots for it.
Okay, so you stick a skull inside the bag of hold, whatever, and then you then you turn it inside out.
Yeah.
Skull falls out on the ground.
All right. I go, dibs. I need a bag of holding. Carry a lot of stuff.
Well, why don't we put the tent and all that in there?
Sure. As long as I get to carry it. Put the tent in there and carry that. I'll put my M1 rifle in. This thing's heavy. A heavy pack.
Yes. Somebody's looking something up.
No, somebody's trying not to metagame too much.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, are you saying the skull isn't the best test?
Yes, that is what I'm trying not to say openly. Out of character, the distinction is that I believe it has to be something living to test the bag of devouring. I think they devour living things.
No, so the bag of devouring, anything you put into it is transported to a random spot on the ethereal plane.
But if you guys want to get technical, let me a second. I'll look it up. It states, if you guys think this is a devouring bag,
Yeah.
it states
Well,
here,
we're testing.
inanimate objects can be stored in the bag, which can hold a cubic foot of such material. However, once each day, the bag swallows any objects inside it and spits them out into another plane. You put it in and turn it inside out.
Yep.
Maybe
We
it didn't
still-
have time to swallow if that's the case.
Yeah.
Or
We
maybe
just-
it's a bag of holding. Or maybe it's just a bag.
It's magical. We know it's magical.
It's shiny. Doesn't really say, so I'll let you make the call. Mage initiative.
Well, you know, if worst case scenario, it says what, 1 cubic foot. So if we start to shove the tent in there,
It won't fit.
it won't
Yep.
fit. If it's a bag of devouring, if it's a
Right.
bag of holding, it will.
And it won't weigh, it'll only weigh 15 pounds after we put the tent in. So Magic
Yep.
Initiate, if you get the spell, you took Identify for your spell with the Magic Initiate,
Yes.
you can cast that spell as a ritual anytime you want. You just have to take 10 minutes to cast it again.
Okay. I was just looking at just the one time a day. I didn't also know if I could use it as a ritual or whatnot.
Well,
So-
so if we camp here for the night, if we camp in this place for the evening and night and take our rest here before burning it into ash, then perhaps that would give you ample time to identify all of the items that we have discovered.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And did we search the whole tower?
Not yet, I don't think we have.
I say we searched the whole
I
tower.
went ahead and gave you a search of the whole tower, and these are the items you found.
Apparently, we have searched the whole tower at this point now.
Perhaps we don't need to destroy this tower. We can take title of it and then sell it to somebody that is looking for property in the area.
No, it will be burned.
It needs a lot of renovation.
It will be burned. After I have received my hit points back and feel much better and sleep through the night without visions of something.
You had
Wait.
visions of something?
Visions? Tell us about these visions. I think we need to know. What party you been spreading it?
I've had many visions of my past life and other things mixed in. It is a horrible, horrid, gruesome story that I wish not to impart on you at this time.
Okay.
And that's enough to say on that because there is awkward silence in the room.
Well, just so you know, if you have something that's like a vision of the future, you should tell us, because sometimes magic works that way. That's what I understand it.
No, it was not a vision of the future. Of things that came.
Things that bump in the night.
Yes, things did go bump.
Things
Okay,
that came, where'd they
so
go?
all
Where'd they
right, so
come
we
from?
we're spending the night here, and we're having our cleric identify everything.
Taking, yeah.
Yes.
I think it's an ideal spot for a sheltered long rest. Given, my guess is, given the occupants that were here before, I don't think that there's going to be a lot of people coming to visit, so we should be free of things. So it should be a better night's sleep.
I say we
At
put
least for me.
Bayor's trap in front of the door.
Yeah.
Alright.
Around the food. We need to have the traps around the food for the little red bear thing.
I need to elaborate. There are a couple of items you did find on the hag. You found a lustrous black gem, and you found a little black sack made of stitched flesh.
Ooh.
Okay. And I guess since I can ritual cast identify, I'll do that for all the items.
Magical items.
Alright, so you're going to... And those two do count as being magical as well.
Okay.
So there'll be 4 magical items you want to identify.
Yep.
The lustrous black gem that you found on the main... on She's Lover is a Heartstone.
5 items, actually. 5 items. The gem, the
Potion.
bag, the potion, the beads, and the bag.
Gotcha. So the lustrous black gem is called a Heartstone. It's what allowed her to move from the ethereal to the material plane at that one point in time.
Okay.
Of course, can't be used by anybody else. The little black sack made of stitched flesh, your identification comes back as it being a soul bag. Pretty much, a hag will take a soul of a creature she's turned from good to evil and place it in there for delivery to a soulmonger or something. And it would seem that might be what was the attempt on She. Since She doesn't want to elaborate on his vision or nightmare or whatever you want to call it. The potion is a potion of gaseous form.
That was what I was thinking. Gaseous form. They used that in Storm King's Thunder when they were in Zephyr's Tower.
And the necklace is...
Zephyros's Tower.
The necklace is the necklace of fireballs. Everybody, I think, knows what that does.
Yep.
And the bag.
I want that one.
The bag is a bag of holding.
Nice.
I want that one.
I didn't roll high enough on the chart to get to the bag of devouring, but I was hoping for it.
With that,
Yeah.
would I be able to figure out if I could reverse what these hags did with the soul bag?
Well, you know the soul bag is empty.
Oh, it is empty. Okay.
Because the soul she was trying to put into it, she was unable to get far with it before you guys were...
Let's just say that she was unable to fully consummate that arrangement.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I didn't know if you were her first or not.
I'm sure he's not her first.
Yeah, I'm sure I was not.
Actually,
I
there's a
would love
problem.
to take that necklace of fireball.
Okay.
And it would
Yeah.
look awesome on a monk, you know, because they'll have like my monk beads, but they'll be orange and red.
Alright, so you search the hags, you search the house. Anything else I'm missing?
Was there anything on the burnt guy?
Give me... Well, I guess we can retroactive the investigation check on him.
I'll do it because he was tied to a tree.
Okay.
No.
Crispy Char.
Yeah,
I'm the only one apparently that investigated him. Nobody else wanted to do it.
He stunk of burnt flesh. So.
Well, we took everything off of him, right? We took everything off of him and moved it outside of his reach so he couldn't run after it.
It's
And,
true. He was in his
yeah.
skivvies tied to the tree. So
So-
technically, we already have all his stuff in our possession.
Yeah. Yep, and it was protected from the lightning bolts because we were holding it.
Let's do it this way.
And you said there were 6 beads on that necklace?
Yes,
Yes.
there are 6.
I will hold on to the soul bag.
So,
I figured you would. Our grave cleric.
Alright. No, that won't work.
Does she want to carry the potion of gaseous form? Listening.
I say we just throw it in the bag and
Whoever needs it.
yeah, wait for a situation where that would be useful.
Right.
So you carried his stuff with you, and during your whole glowy check, you
Yep.
do find
Oh,
9 of his arrows are glowy.
ooh, am I? Oh, Veor uses a bow. Are they arrows or crossbow bolts?
They're arrows.
Ooh, am I the only one that uses a bow?
I believe. Well, I know Veyor uses a hand crossbow, so they wouldn't work.
So I'm the only one that uses a bow.
yep.
Yep.
Can I have
And
those two?
I identify them as
Just +1 arrows,
okay.
+1 ammunition, however you want to call it.
You said that stone was kind of useless.
Yeah,
Right.
unless you're a night hag. Yeah,
Said that it's a hearth stone.
Heartstone.
I
Yeah,
say we
Part
destroy
of
it.
her heart. We had to rip it out of her chest. It's part of her heart.
Yep,
Witch
I
hunter.
say we destroy it as well.
Would we know how to destroy it?
I throw it forcefully on the ground and see if I can shatter it.
I'm going to hide behind a pillar, just in case.
I don't know if it can be destroyed, but we'll see. What are you using to break it? What are you hitting? You throwing it down?
I will do that, but if I need to hit it with something, then I'll hit it with my sword.
Alright, well, you throw it down, and it doesn't break. So you swing your sword at it, give me an attack on it.
Since it is, can I do it with advantage or just regular?
Just regular. I mean, it's inanimate. It's probably not got a high. Well,
Great, really? I got to roll a D100 dice on a swinging at a stone.
yep. So
You've embarrassed us all.
you go to swing and hit this stone, and I guess your hands are all sweaty thinking about the night before, and the sword flies out of your hands and lands on the ground about 5 to 7 feet from you.
And I'm stunned for the next 12 seconds as I am still thinking about last night.
Well, no, you're not stunned. Just you might want to think about that grip you've got, or maybe not think.
That's
about
what I
that.
was. That's what I was thinking about.
Is this
Okay.
what level of magic item is this?
What do you mean?
Rare.
Oh, because I was just reading about magic item resilience.
Yeah, it's
and
it's very rare.
So it's okay. So yeah, it can be destroyed. It just will take. It has resistance to all damage.
Okay.
Unless it's an artifact, then it's almost indestructible.
Okay. So, is it part?
I'm gonna get
of
one of my plus
her
one
heart?
arrows and stab it.
Stabby.
I'm curious if necrotic damage, like Vampire's Touch, would do any good, or say Gentle Repose, if it's actually part of her body.
You don't think anything short of dropping it in a volcano might destroy it?
There's a volcano.
All right. Well, I'll toss out my soul bag, and next time we're near the volcano, we'll throw it in there.
All right. So, to end this evening, what are your guys' destination plans?
Wait, what were the other magical items that we found?
Potion, necklace, bag of holding, and the
There were-
+1 arrows.
There was 2 potions, a superior healing, which I say may I should carry,
Yeah, I
and
did.
form, which we just throw in the bag.
Are we putting all of this stuff in the bag so no one's encumbered anymore?
Pretty much.
So now you have a bag of holding that Vader thought you had to begin with, but you didn't.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're filling it up with a tent, and we've got the silk robe with gold embroidery, which I cleaned up. There's a bird cage in there, brass mug,
Alright, sounds good.
cleaned up, brass mug.
I give you the potion of fire breathing that we got previously.
Store that in the bag.
You said there's bones and stuff from humanoids lying around. Is there any old armor that might be useful?
No, not that you can find.
Okay.
I checked for name tags that said, "Hello, my name is." See if we can identify these guys. Looking for dog tags.
You find no dog tags.
All right. Any identifying things there, like a badge from some kind of city guard or anything like that?
Nope, just bones, and you do find some intestines, but that's about it.
All right.
And of course, like I said, the pie is over on the counter.
Army guys are trained to, identify any dead and be reporting whatever dead guys they found. They can be accounted for. Those pies, I don't think we should eat any pie from these guys. We've got plenty of delicious berries.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what's your next course of action?
Well, Dux, you said there was a pirate town somewhere around here?
It's southwest of your current location.
Well, I'm just thinking if we're going to get off this island, they probably have a boat. We can either buy passage or
Should we
take a ship.
Perhaps do the tourist sightseeing thing and check out the giant snake skeleton that we were told
I'm
about?
absolutely in favor of that. It looks interesting, and I got to know what about it is.
We,
I'm
according
sure
to the,
It sounds like a waste of our time. I think we need to get off this island.
yes,
Of
but
course,
we
I
are
would say-
close to it. I mean, if we're going to enjoy this island a little bit, I'm kidding. We should go. Yes, let's go to the pirate town. I need to get to my village, my city. Yeah.
Oh,
I have
So-
revenge.
definitely to go up there and visit that skeleton. He's like, no, we don't want to go all the way to this island, and then have people going, "Hey, did you see this snake skeleton?" We go, "Oh no, we just walked when we were a couple days away. We could have, but we didn't. We blew it up." No. Travel.
How
to
far
Europe,
are we?
See everything.
How far are you from where?
the giant snake.
Skeleton.
About maybe 2 days. You are muted, Dux.
So we made 3 hexes yesterday, so it's only 2 hexes away.
Maybe I
Maybe
fudged the
you're-
distance a little bit for you.
We were moving eagerly, but yeah, I say we go check out that snake skeleton and the big lake that's nearby, and then we follow the river down to the pirate city.
Yeah, we can take the boat. That'll hasten our travel if we take a boat down the river rather than walking through the forest.
If there's a boat on the lake.
Oh, we can make a raft if we need to.
True.
Or we can use that snake skull. It'll probably be a great boat.
Alright, so you guys have game planned, and we'll see how that game plan works out next week. Same time, same channel. Thanks for joining us this evening. We're going to call it a night on our current episode of Dungeons and Veterans.